Welcome to the BYB Podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys.
Backyard Boys.
And tonight, for your special entertainment, we have the Pink Masked Avenger, Ski Mask. What's up, buddy?
Well, I wish I had a backyard, then I could be considered a backyard boy, but I don't. I live in a trailer.
You probably got more backyard than all of us because you got all that common ground.
I really do. I have a huge field behind me and 3 ponds.
Yeah, we were talking before the podcast. You got a bunch of free meat just flying around all over that pond.
Dude,
I don't know why.
I counted earlier. They got 15 fucking ducks out there, and they don't shit in the grass. They shit all over my concrete patio, and it's annoying. I'm about to start popping them with my bow and arrow, throwing them on my fucking barbecue grill. I'm getting tired of washing it off every day. It's getting on my car. It's everywhere. It's annoying. It smells like a barnyard out
there. Ducks, come on, man. What do they eat? Fish, worms? It's not like they're dirty birds. Come on, man.
No, man. They're literally constantly eating. I lived in a duck sanctuary, man, and they're constantly eating, and they're constantly shitting.
Yeah, the shit is everywhere. It's everywhere. Every day I got to fire up the water hose. And mind you, it's 102 degrees here in Texas.
Lemmy, you said you lived on a duck sanctuary. What do you mean? You went out there in a canoe and lived in a canoe in a sanctuary out in the middle of some lake?
Yeah, big
Yep,
tent.
I built a shack. I got a little pop-up trailer thing on Temu and popped it right up on there. No, it was in North Carolina. It was a place called Christopher Downs, and it was a bunch of like duplex apartments surrounding a lake where a bunch of fucking ducks and geese and shit live.
This place is actually a duck sanctuary too. There's actually a criminal investigation going on because people have started to poison them because they're getting so tired of them.
Oh my god, what an idea!
Poison the ducks?
Yeah,
oh.
Ducks are immune to Xanax.
I wouldn't go to that length. I'm not actually going to kill them, but they are highly fucking annoying. They're nice to look at, though, I guess.
What were you about to say about ducks, Granny?
They're immune to Xanax.
You got Xanax?
How about Alka-Seltzer? Are they immune to that?
No, they're definitely not fucking immune to that. But they are immune to Xanax. They do not get fucked up and fall asleep.
How do you know? Did you try?
I didn't know, but I saw it tried. Spanish woman wanted to eat one of them nasty ones with the red shit all over their face.
Oh, yeah.
So she tried to fucking dose it with Xanax and bread, man. Followed that bitch around for like 4 hours. Nothing happened.
That's what these ones are. These ones are the green with the red on the face.
Yeah, they're trash ducks, man.
I could probably go out and try to find one in a minute.
Oh, I call like Muskogee ducks or something.
Huh?
Yeah, Muskogee ducks. Yeah, those are the Muskegees.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nasty sons.
They're the Muskogee Airmen.
Yeah. I was thinking Tuskegee in my head. I was like, wait, it doesn't start with a T. I think it starts with an
M.
Yes, Muskogee ducks.
I'm sorry, that was.
And somebody did get in trouble around here for shooting them with a fucking crossbow because they are annoying as fuck. They'll just be in parking lots for no fucking reason.
I just don't want to get kicked out of here yet. Until I get another place secure, then I might pop a couple of them, clean them up.
I wouldn't eat one of them motherfuckers. No, dude, I wouldn't eat one if I was you, really, unless you have to.
I mean, they look sturdy, dude. Like they look really meaty, and like they got some good meat. I don't know.
Nah, dude, it's just like an alligator. No, if you can eat alligators out of a river, but like, would you want one out of like a pond next to the dump, like an old dirty ass?
I mean, this is a nice area.
A runoff.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they eat, if they eat the shit off the bottom, the scum off the bottom of the fucking pond, they sift through that shit. That's why they're shitting everywhere, bud.
Not necessarily. No, they eat minnows. Most ducks eat minnows, man.
Well, no, the problem is too is you got little old ladies, in their retirement years and their fucking RVs that won't quit feeding them, and so now they're just all over every RV. You just stop feeding the fucking things and let them be wildlife.
That was
why don't you fight the old ladies
at that duck sanctuary. I fed those ducks. I went out there and fed them a whole can of
and they keep coming back.
They kept coming back and they kept shitting in my driveway, and I was like, I've made a horrible mistake.
Yeah.
Where the fuck else are they gonna go?
South for the winter, north otherwise. Duh.
I don't think those motherfuckers are migratory. They're not migratory fucking birds, man.
I don't know what the fuck they are. All I know is they're shitting everywhere and I have to wash it.
Not those fucking dumbass ducks, no.
Yeah, I mean, once those ducks get tamed, they really don't actually go anywhere. It's unfortunate. That you call them lazy ducks.
I might just
the blacks.
The black kind. Black ducks.
I might get another trap and just start trapping them and then releasing them like a couple of miles away.
They come back.
I don't know. I might release them on a busy highway. Maybe they'll make it. Maybe they won't. Oh, dude. The other day I was driving in Galveston on SeaWorld Boulevard. And I fucking smashed a seagull. It flew right in front of my truck. And I nailed it. And it flew up in the air, spun around, and landed on the windshield of the car behind me. And the thing got fucking wrecked. It was hilarious. It put a dent in the front of my truck. I hit it so hard.
You did in the grill, huh?
Yeah.
Also, I don't think Granny understands the migratory pattern of birds because we are where the birds migrate to for the winter. We are the South. They come here. So why would the ducks already here migrate here?
Right.
True. Cold C says people think Muscovy ducks are native to a lot of places, but they are from South America and really good at naturalizing. Yes.
Invading.
Build the wall. Build the wall. Oh, wait. No, they can just fly over the wall.
True.
Son of a bitch. I didn't plan that out.
I mean, they're so fat, they barely fly. Like, they can barely get on top of my shed, which they shit on top of, too.
You need to find a girl like that. So fat she can't go anywhere. Once you get her in the trailer, she'll just be in there with you.
When the trailer's rocking, don't come a knocking. Know what I'm saying?
Well, if she's walking around the trailer, it'll be rocking all right.
Oh yeah, this thing rocked during the hurricane. I rode it out. Fucking, it was right here on the coast, man. It picked up the front of it, it lifted it off the grates, it slammed it back down. It was the loudest sound I've ever heard in my life. I thought I was going to topple it over.
Yeah, well, you survived it. You survived the inevitable flood that came with it. You did good. You went and hung out with your bro a little bit too, right?
Yeah, he came down here for a little bit. Went to Galveston. Was there about 5 minutes and left because him and his girlfriend got in a fight. So we got right back into the Uber that had just dropped us off. So, pretty annoying.
I thought you were going to be talking about ducks, Chris Mack. People from Moscow are Muscovites. I shot a snow goose once upon a time, and it had a band on it. You know, they band geese and ducks.
Oh, no.
They put little bands on their legs.
Yeah.
And all the writing was in Russian. It flew all the way from Russia to where I live in Oregon just so I could end its life and eat it. Yum, yum.
That's funny.
It's not that far,
the
though.
band?
Huh?
Did you keep the band?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know where anything. when I broke my neck, like tons of shit went missing, and I do not know where it's at. All kinds of my stuff disappeared that was very important to me, but so be it. That's what happens when you break your neck.
Is that before they sized you for the wheelchair, so you like couldn't get around, so people were just stealing shit?
Yeah, I mean, when you leave the hospital with a broken neck, they give you a loaner wheelchair, and it isn't it's not necessarily like good for you specifically. It works, but it's not like fitted for you. So yeah. Lots of whatever. I couldn't get into my camper trailer. I couldn't get into my truck. I couldn't get into all these other places where I kept my stuff. So that's the issue. Corn Dip, did Granny just say it's not that hard to fly from Russia to Oregon?
I didn't fucking say that. No, I didn't. I said it's not that far for the fucking geese to fly from Russia to Oregon.
It's really not. No.
It's not. They do it every year, so it must not be that big a deal.
Well, you're acting like you shot some kind of rare Russian goose, but that
to shoot a band. To shoot a band with Russian writing on it is pretty fucking rare, man. Trust me.
It's not, man. You know how many of those fucking things they put on them? It's like finding a $2 scratch off in the fucking
under 21
parking lot that won.
So you think the fish and wildlife game preserves in Russia, they fund them as well as we do and care about wildlife nearly as much as we do? No, they don't, Granny. Not a thing.
Yes. Programs that do,
man. Russians are very passionate
fuck about their animals.
Yeah, fuck you. Russians are very passionate about their goddamn animals.
Granny's right.
Yeah,
the blacks.
They are, dude.
They might be passionate with their animals, but not to their animals.
Russians don't fuck animals, dude.
How do you know? What makes you a fucking Russian expert?
Fight back. I feel like the Russian animals, because they're Russian and drinking vodka all the time, so like they have fucked up bears. I feel like a fucking Russian bear could probably kick the shit out of an American bear.
I mean, they got grizzly bears. They're just all grizzlies.
Oh, we lost him, folks.
Yes, Mesky. No, he don't want to talk about bears tonight. He's a little bit upset. That's unfortunate. Sorry. Oh, okay, here he is. Oh,
no, I'm here. Like I said, nobody wants to text me during the day until I have to do a fucking podcast. I'm dealing with some business bullshit.
Business? What is your
I'm
business?
not on the laptop. I'm on my fucking iPhone because I don't have Wi-Fi yet because I'm broke.
Yeah, what is your business?
Girlfriend shit.
You don't have to go to jail, right? Or is that fucking resolved yet? Or can we talk about it? Yeah, so it's done, right? Like you just got a little bit of probation or whatever, and you're done?
I hired a lawyer for $2,000. They wanted to put me away for a year. And I forget exactly what he argued, but he made some fucking valid points, and the judge agreed. So all I had to do was they gave me 3 days, but I got credit for time served that I did in 2018. So I basically just had to book in and book out. So I was there for 8 hours, because they take fucking forever to book you in and book you out.
They damn sure do.
Fucking
God, do they take forever.
I'm like, what the fuck? So.
Oh, that's right. You just went to fucking Utah. Of course you can go some places.
Yeah, I mean, I could have went there anyway. I do what I want. But
so how was your trip? Looked like all you did was drink to me.
Yeah, we drank an enormous amount of liquor and did some naughty boy stuff that I won't speak about on the air.
Is that gay stuff? Naughty boy?
No, just ladies of the night, stuff like that. Just in case anyone else is listening, that might, get mad at me for saying
that. Clip it, Bex, you
Don't clip it.
Fucking cunt.
Yeah, I think it is gay shit.
No, nothing gay happened. I can promise you that. The gayest thing that happened is we got on the same pool float, probably.
Nude?
The same pool float.
Nude?
No, not nude. I did have shorts on. My balls were hanging out, but that's about it.
Well, it's kind of gay, man.
Yeah, I mean,
balls hanging out with the boys.
Yeah. Here's a couple of Oh, here we go. Yeah, here's the
we don't need the music. Yeah, I mean Utah looks. Yeah, there's a nice. Yeah, Utah looks nice. Utah looks fun. That's not, that looks comfy. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
That's me passing out at the opener at the Tim Dillon show.
That's amazing. Did you wake up for the Tim Dillon part at least?
Yeah. He woke me up when Tim Dillon hit the stage.
Well, you don't need to hear any openers.
I fell asleep right when the opener came on. That was me when I tried to do a show. I passed out right when it started. That was the vodka. Those are the short.
That's you trying to do show?
Yeah, I was trying to do SMC, and as soon as Stansel got on, I passed out. Apparently.
Stansel.
So
what? He had to do a show by himself. I don't remember that stream.
I don't know if it ever got put up or not. Yeah.
See, well, okay. Wait a minute. Maybe that's what Granny was thinking. Let's pull that up. Yeah, I mean, Granny, comments, thoughts. I mean, is this what you were referring to?
Who the fuck owns shorts like this?
Dude, shorts always above the knee. That's my swimsuit, which I accidentally left in Salt Lake. But short, I mean, they're obviously pulled up a little bit because I was sleeping. And that's the way I sleep.
They don't go much fucking further down than that. I'll give you above the knee, man, but a full thigh?
Yeah, I mean, they obviously had come up a little bit because I had scooted forward. I love how he put sheets over the couch just in case I pissed it.
There's rubber sheets.
I don't know.
Gotta be equipped.
I don't know if you guys saw the clip where Gavin McGinnis. So apparently he went to like Roseanne Barr's house maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and he spent the night, but he got wasted, drunk, and pissed in her bed.
Oh,
and
nice!
In the morning,
at a lady's house.
That's so bad. But Roseanne Barr like invites you to her place, and one night you go hang out with Roseanne Barr and you piss in her bed. He did that to.
When I was in high school, I got invited to all the parties because I knew how to get alcohol, and I was like one of the only ones that could actually get booze. And like the two hottest chicks, I went to their party and I fell asleep in between them, and I pissed all over them, man. It was the most embarrassing thing ever. Never got invited back to one of their parties.
Son of a bitch. That's
dude.
horrible.
I didn't realize I slept this much. Holy shit, no socks.
Oh, I said, whoa.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was bag. We got a bag, folks.
Let's see that little bag poking out there.
Let's see. No doubt about it, folks. That's bag. There is bag footage.
That is a bag right there.
Jesus.
Well, I guess this video was on Twitter, so necessarily you did hog logs, but yeah, you got a little bag going there.
Nice hard cock.
Wow. I mean, it looks like I slept the whole time, but no, we had a blast, man. The annual Vinny Cash extravaganza. I'm trying to get him to come down here and do some saltwater fishing.
I mean, Galveston's pretty much on. You're an island, right?
Yeah, it's an island.
Can we move on from the nutsack picture? Thanks.
No.
Why?
What you were saying?
We're waiting for people to get their clips.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Screenshots for later.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's make sure everybody understands what we want.
Clip it, Bex, you fucking fat cunt.
I literally just took a screenshot for the Discord.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I have a whole channel in the Discord reserved.
You want to beat off my ball bag, whatever.
Good times. Party hard.
Oh, that was my Facebook profile pic for a couple days right there. Is this a video? Oh, that's me snoring.
Yeah. I can imagine in my mind what snoring sounds like. So you beat the fuck out of yourself, you trash yourself, or you just got a little. Did you feel refreshed after the week was done, or beat up?
Both. I felt, like I had a great vacation. Got to see one of my best friends in the world, and just had, we had a fucking ball. Like anytime me and Vinny get together, it's just fucking fun. Period. Stop. I did make one rule that we could not hang out with Mr. Echo unless he showed up with the bag. So we did not hang out with Mr. Echo, which I thought was hilarious.
There you go. You got some fans.
Last time we were there, we gave him money to go get the bag, and he was gone for 8 hours. And we're like, "Are you bringing the bag?" He's like, "Yeah, I got the bag." We're like, "All right, cool." He shows up. He's like, "Oh yeah, I thought I had the bag, but I didn't have the bag." And we're like, "What the fuck, bro? We've been waiting 8 hours. You've been gone this long. Get the bag."
Oh.
So this time I was like, "Nah."
Disappointed, buddy. Black Cat Jessica is a fan of your bag. Your bag, not the bag you're waiting for still.
Yeah, I got a bag right here. It's
Oh,
the Bolo bag.
yeah. I saw it. That's a great fucking gimmick, man.
Yeah, it's tied around your neck like that.
The jackass sack.
Yep. Go on out to parties, do whatever you got to do, have it hanging out of your shorts, whatever. The Bolo bag.
Bag.
I got Jim Stansel's bag. I don't know why his bag is black, but it is.
Blackballed. He got blackballed from the comedy scene, and that's what happened. That's what it looks like when you get blackballed from the comedy scene.
Exactly.
Every time it's testicles with this guy. You are fucking batting 1,000 when it comes to me being on the show and seeing at least one nutsack.
Well, you've seen a couple now. You want to see
every time I'm on. No,
I figured we could just start off the show with the ball bag talk and just get it out of the way.
Hey, Quad, can I show a penis?
Let's not. A fake one? Yeah, sure, fake one. Oh, yeah. Well, which one's the penis? The thing on the left or the right?
I knew that was coming.
All right. So the important questions are coming in already. Victoria knows what's up. She must have watched the stream from earlier today. Are you in detox? I mean,
I
is
went
your
to the
trailer
detox last weekend? I'm all good to go. No more hallucinations. No more sounds at night. No more fake parties. All that crazy shit that happened. So,
how about the tongue? Let's get a status on the tongue. What's up?
I mean, it's almost healed. It still hurts a little bit. You should have seen it when it first happened, but it's pretty much healed now. It's still split a little bit, but I don't know.
Right. You gotta do it properly. You gotta quit drinking properly. If you're gonna go on these benders and hang out with people for a week and drink a fucking bottle every day, then you gotta back off slowly. Don't just. I
did. I tapered for 3 days, and then I didn't taper enough. I tapered not enough the third day. I only had 2 beers, and I came back to the trailer from my dad's place, went to sleep, and I had the seizure that night in my sleep. So, and then I was fine for 2 days, and then the DT set in the third day, and then I had a party over here. People were here, and Vinny was here, my dad was here, Cabana King was here, Hawk Tuah girl was here. And we hung out for 3 days. I cooked a bunch of food. We went swimming. Okay, so
you just said Hawk Tuah girl was there? Wait. Is this just a girl you call Hawk Tuah girl?
No, she was here. My dad was here. Vinny Cash was here. Cabana King was here. All in the trailer. We're having conversations. We're partying. We went to the pool. We went and played pool up at the clubhouse. I grilled for everybody. It was just an awesome time. Come to find out 3 days later, no one was ever here. It was just me talking to people. I was hallucinating. I thought they were here. And so I had to look like a lunatic outside the trailer when I'm, out playing football with them, and I'm trying to figure out why they can't catch the ball and things like that.
That's a good time.
And I even texted Vinny. I said, thanks for hanging out with me the last 3 days, even though you weren't physically here. Because it was so real. I mean, it was the realest hallucinations ever. I mean, I was cooking, swimming with all these guys. I mean, it was crazy. I didn't know I was hallucinating until I called my dad. I told him, I was like, hey, man, I'm going to the gas station. I'll be right back. Do you need anything? And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, I'll be right back. So I went to the gas station. He's like, are you on drugs? And I was like, no. And I was like, I just told you in the trailer, I'll be right back. He's like, I haven't been to the trailer, man. And I was like, what? I was like, you're telling me you haven't been here the last 3 days, hanging out, partying? He's like, no. And I was like, oh, shit. Something's not right. He's like, all right, I'm on my way to get you. So he came and got me and fucking took care of me at his place, fed me a bunch of Valium, you know, antibiotics and shit like that. So I didn't have to go to the hospital this time. It's nice. Hospital sucks. They always try to keep you for like an extra 5 days. Fuck off. I'm fine.
Fuck off. I'm fine. I just bit my tongue off and having all kinds of hallucinations.
The last 2 times,
I'm doing great.
I went to the hospital, I pulled out my IV and walked out. The first time it was fine. I just pulled it out because they wouldn't fucking discharge me. It was like 12 hours went by. Wouldn't discharge me. They're like, oh, we got your paperwork coming. We got your paperwork. Never came. I pulled the thing out, called an Uber, went home. And the second time I did it, I pulled the IV out, and blood just went all over the fucking hospital walls. I pulled it out wrong, and so I just fucking tapped it for a second, called the Uber, snuck out of there in the gown and all. All I had was the gown, and so my balls were swinging like outside New Haven Hospital. And got in the Uber, just take me to the house, grabbed a beer.
Yeah. Have you considered going to rehab yet? Jesus.
Nah, rehab for alcohol is for pussies, period.
Yep, yeah. That's what I thought you would say.
Yeah.
Penny Cash would agree.
That's where I thought we were going with this.
It's for pussies.
I don't know. I mean, it's working for...
Huh?
It's working for Granny. Granny just went to rehab.
For alcohol?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
what
good
kind of alcohol?
That's your prerogative, but I mean, not for me. Like, I'm a man. If I want to drink, I drink. If I don't want to drink, I don't drink. That's it. It's easy.
He went to rehab for beer. He had a beer addiction.
Yeah.
I like beer too.
Yeah, beer's good.
Beer's delicious. So is sweet tea.
Okay, so you keep going back to the vodka, man. Maybe it's time you ought to try rehab. Maybe open your heart up to some help.
No. It's pretty fucking nutty in there, dude. There's motherfuckers like you that are talking to people and shit that aren't there. A lot of fucking Narcan or
that
the
happened
Narcans.
Last week. It's over. It's over.
It's not. Yeah, all right. I mean, it'd be fun as shit.
People aren't just going to start showing up now after fucking 5 days of not happening. The party's over. The party ended last week. My dad had all.
You ever been in a ski? Have you ever been in a turtle suit?
No, I never.
You strike me as a man that's been in a turtle suit.
No. No, almost. No.
Almost. You've been threatened with a turtle suit.
Yes.
Spit mask. I feel like that's kind of your staple if you go.
No, I don't spit. No.
No, but like I feel like you
on that
thing.
I thought you liked talk to a girl. You don't spit on that thing.
I mean, I don't spit. I don't spit on people. I mean, I would love to get my cock spit on, sure.
No, I'm just saying, just so you can wear it, just threaten to spit. You know what I mean? Just feel at home.
No. What happened was when I got my DWI, it took 15 of the guards to hold me down to take my blood because I really didn't want them to take my blood, and they threatened to put me in a suit if I had one officer. They had a knee on each arm, and I had 2 officers on each leg holding me down, and they finally were able to get the blood. Then they threw me in the piss tank.
Hell yeah. That's a good place to go after getting the blood, man.
Yeah, it was a .39 driving down the road.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's comatose.
Apparently not well. You weren't driving well, were you?
No. What happened was I drank a bottle of vodka. This is in 2018, December 16th. I drank a bottle of vodka. We went to Applebee's and we were having a chug off, and I chugged like 12, 13 beers, and there was an Uber driver in the Applebee's crowd or whatever.
You got a DUI in an Uber?
No, it was an Uber driver. There was an Uber driver inside Applebee's that saw me get into my vehicle after chugging 13 beers, and he called the police on me. Right thing to do. I could have killed somebody. I mean, I learned about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, kudos on that guy.
$16,000 later.
You can't knock it. You can't knock that.
16 grand.
Flat Cat Jessica, we hit a milestone
almost got
quad
charged
league.
with, threatening an officer. I told him I was going to blow his head off. And when I was in the back of the car, I said, "Hey, guess what? While you're hanging out with me, your wife's at home sucking big black cock, and all kinds of stuff." And they played it in the courtroom. They played it in the courtroom of me yelling the N-word at the police officer, and I was the only white defendant in the courtroom. Well, like 14 other black dudes are waiting for their turn. And,
they're trying to get you shanked.
Yeah, the judge quickly turned off the film because he knew it wasn't a good idea to play it. Nice judge.
Oh, nice.
I thank him for that. As soon as I dropped the first N-bomb, he's like, "All right, cut it off. I've seen 1,000 of these videos."
I've seen 1,000 of these. I don't need to see anymore. Flat Cat Jessica, it's so nice to be in a relationship with you for 6 months. I've really enjoyed our time together. It's been wonderful. And kudos to you. Yeah, where were you, Flat Cat? Well, I know where she was. She was here watching BYB. That's where she was. That's where she was. Indeed. What do you think about all these nonsense drunks with their drunk stories? Lemmy, are you anti-drunkenness? Oh, I mean, considering.
I'm anti-belligerent drunkenness. You know, my dad would have a few cocktails after work and stuff, you know what I mean? And he was never really super belligerent. But, you know, there is a difference between getting a classy little buzz going and getting shit-faced drunk. I'm not dealing with that bullshit.
Yeah, but when I get shit-faced, I pass out.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah,
We're
and then
aware.
listen, I understand, like, there are violent drunks, sloppy drunks, and you strike me as a sloppy drunk. You strike me as a faller and a passer outer. The problem with those drunks are they piss on the things that they pass out on.
So there's only a couple things that make me piss when I drink. If I pass out with jeans on, or if I drink gin.
Yeah, what's the follow-up question to that? Or I guess you could just avoid drinking those two things. That's pretty simple.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Indeed. Granny hits Lemmy while he drinks. No.
Hits me with that.
Wildly coordinated, though. That's a good coordination right there. While I'm drinking, I'm domestic abusing her. Fuck yeah. Florida, baby. Woo!
No, I was gonna say, I mean, so Lemmy said she didn't like belligerent drunks, but Granny, I guess maybe not belligerent, but you get funny. I was worried when you went to rehab when you got out, if you just would be a total fucking dud afterwards. You'd be like, just like comatose, like not yourself because you can't drink anymore. Because I was like, does the beer make him funny or is he funny? It's hard to tell.
I don't know. Still up in the air.
It is.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah. For now.
We'll know. There will come a day and we'll be like, all right, this worked. Or we'll be like, man, just for the show, you're gonna have to get on. I'm joking, Lemmy. Don't even look at she's staring daggers in my eyes. I'm a dead motherfucker. I can tell she ain't happy with that. I'm joking. It's jokes.
When it comes to that, if that fucking coin's ever tossed, I'm just gonna go in Discords with Dave Sarah from now on. That's where I'll
do some serenading. You can serenade each other in the Discord.
Crying, yeah, just crying in Discord because my life has devolved to hanging out with Dave Sarah.
Oh no, son of a bitch!
Poor Dave Sarah. Not really.
And there's our boy Corn Dev. Corn Dev, what's up, homie? We need to get this.
Whose boy, dude? Fuck that piece of corn. Oh, fat obese fucking hands.
Whoa! Shots fired, folks. You heard it here.
That's a man's hands, Granny.
That's
not a man. Those are man's hands.
That's a
He's
man.
He's not used to seeing man's hands, Corn Diff.
He's used to seeing men's cock.
Beat us.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What happens when you pull out your hands, Granny? Like if you're holding your cock, don't they? They probably look like man's hands then, right? When they're holding the little boy's penis.
Oh.
Wow.
Nice hard cock.
You call yourself the Irish sewing needle or whatever the fuck, something like a sewing machine.
Yeah, but it does. It still looks like a man's dick.
Which man's?
This man right here, motherfucker. I'll whoop half of your ass.
Only half?
It's the only half that can fight back, dude. What are you gonna fight the legs?
Yeah.
You know, you can only fucking fight the top half.
You don't know that.
We can Indian leg wrestle. Man, I bet you'll win the shit out of that.
No, I don't want to pop colostomy bag.
Always with the colostomy bag. Why? Yeah, nothing. I got nothing for that. You nailed me. You got me, man. Who's fiddling with something? What are you doing? You get playing with your fidget spinner there, Ski Mask? What the fuck's going on here?
I was playing with my vape.
Jeez. You're not used to hanging around people anymore, are you? You're kind of like a feral animal just in your little cage there out in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know anyone. Except you guys.
Have you walked the full circle of the park and checked out like
I drive it all the time.
camper?
I walk it. The pool is actually a little kind of far. You got to walk a path way up there, or you can just drive up there to get to the pool. Go up there, do some cannonballs. I go to the clubhouse, play pool. There was 2 black kids in there. I dominated them twice the other night.
How old? Like
What?
8? Are they like you're just beating the fucking pool? The pool sharks, the 8-year-old pool sharks, or
Yeah, they're like 8, 9 years old. I was playing them in 9-ball, just dominated them 2 games and left.
yeah,
Their older
You didn't even
cousin was
say-
probably rifling through your trailer while you were playing pool with them.
I keep
Well,
it
come
locked
on.
for a reason. Somebody already stole my fucking rubber boots.
wow.
They were probably scoping out your bicycle, see if it was worth stealing.
I don't have a bike. I'm not gay.
You need one of those tricycles that has like the basket on the front. So you,
I was thinking about
whatever,
getting
you
I
can
was
just-
thinking about getting one of my pit bikes from my dad's place and bringing it down here.
There you go. Now you're talking. A little 50.
A little 110,
Oh, okay, nice.
4-stroke.
Are you
Uh,
allowed to drive something with that many CCs, or do you have like a CC restriction?
Here? Me myself.
Anywhere? I mean, you yourself, I think.
Oh no, I raced the
Do you-
400. I raced the 400.
Okay.
bro.
Does the state approve of you getting on something over 30 CCs? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I raced a 400 against other 400s.
Okay, I was just asking about the implications of DUI.
Okay, well, I think this is the question you're getting at. Do you indeed have a driver's license in any state now, like Texas?
Yeah, I still have a Connecticut driver's license. I'm getting my Texas one on Tuesday.
Oh,
so
yeah, that takes
you
forever,
can
doesn't it?
fucking drive again, son of
I've
a
been
bitch.
driving.
I know, without a license, though.
I have a license. My license never got suspended.
That's insane.
I told you I had a good lawyer.
$2,000, man. You fucking
that's
jack
crazy,
somebody off.
Too Jewish.
No, my first lawyer I paid $10,000 for, and I got fucked.
Really?
Yeah, that was back.
What
in
was this one
2018.
like an albino Mexican or something? What?
No, it was an old guy.
Fuck, man. $2,000. That's not bad.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah. All right.
I'd still be in jail.
Hell yeah.
Which, whatever.
All right, let's get into some topics because over here, Ski Mask, we do topics, we do clips, we do that kind of shit, and you got to deal with it.
Good. You got me for 20 more minutes, and then I got to do this fucking online interview bullshit.
I knew you weren't going to be here the entire episode, so it's kind of something I want to talk about. I want you to talk about. I know you said you've been coming around on Chad. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not happy when I hear you talk like that. Because I think back to the good old days to Sad Chad and listening to you destroy him, laughing about calling his comedy venue in the Bahamas. All the good times we had fucking with him.
Classic.
For you to say, I think he's funny and he's doing better now. this me fucking.
Well, I mean, basically what I said was he's had a couple funny moments lately. I mean, I give credit where credit's due. If I hear him say something funny and it makes me laugh, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It made me laugh. It doesn't mean I'm gonna go out of my way to go to a show or hang out with a guy or anything like that. But
well, I mean, you could always show up to one of his like a Florentine gig, and if he's opening, then I guess you could just pass out and sleep through that and wait till Florentine's on stage. It sounds like you're good at that.
I probably would. No, there's no way I'd pass out during Chad. I don't even remember who the opener was for Tim Dillon, but I straight up, I went to sleep.
Sounds like you slept through it. So why would you know? How could you?
Yeah, that was funny.
that is fucking hilarious. But okay, have you been watching MLC lately at all, or
no?
Zero.
I haven't watched in over a month.
Are you kind of like boycotting it at this point? Would you even go that far?
I'm bored. I'm bored. That's what it is. I'm bored.
So even when you check in just to look at it, you're like, this sucks. I'm gone.
As soon as I see him watching clips, I'm out.
Yeah, he does watch clips.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, well, I don't understand him doing the clip show thing because he should just have a bunch of funny comedians on and blow it up. But he has become
the old Kevin, where he's just yelling about shit. He's yelling about his life, what's going on with him. Not worried about stuttering John and these fucking losers like Rob Saul. I mean, good night. What a fucking loser.
Rob Saul jerked his dog off. Yeah. Can you believe that?
I had the Rob Saul shorts right over here. The ones that Heineken tried to sue me for.
Oh, right. Yeah, the Heineken and then the gay flag on the other leg.
Yeah, because he showed up to a secret show drinking non-alcoholic Heineken, and I called him a fag.
No, that is a fag move. Sorry if anyone's watching the show and you drink non-alcoholic beer because you like the taste, but you're some kind of fucking Mormon.
Sent me a fucking
yes, legendary, indeed.
There's a flag.
That's right.
There's the Heineken. There's a non-alcoholic Heineken. These are the official Rob Saul shorts. And I have the laminated letter that Heineken sent me over there in the box somewhere.
Reminds me of the old SNL commercial, Schlitz gay. Schlitz gay.
I mean, it's just the gayest thing you could do. Drink a fucking soda. I mean, no one drinks a beer just for the taste, really, unless it's super hot.
No, I've never understood that. Absolutely 0%. My question would be,
O'Doul's, like you might as well suck a cock.
Yeah, coarse cutter, O'Doul's, all that's nonsense.
Right.
Be a man, drink a real beer.
Yeah,
have you ever been wearing those shorts and had someone come over and grab you by the dong?
No, I've actually never put them on.
I wouldn't worry about wearing those shorts because someone might get the wrong impression of you and just try to grab. It's cool if a lady came over and grabbed your dong, but
absolutely, yeah, sure.
Like if you're in the pool and some dude swam up next to you and just gave you like a little rub or touch, could you blame him? You'd be like,
I mean, depending on how drunk I am, I don't even know if I'd be opposed to that.
Yeah, I mean, have you got drunk so drunk that things you woke up in the morning and regretted the gay sex you had the night before?
No, never had gay sex. I've only ever had one gay experience, and it was fucking ridiculous.
Weren't you guys talking to someone recently that was saying some shit like that?
Probably.
That they had to quit drinking because they were kissing dudes?
Oh, no. I mean, what happened to me was, this was back in like 2019. I met this chick. It actually happened in Galveston. I met this chick on Plenty of Fish. And she said that she would only have sex with me if I kissed her best friend, who was a dude. So I just gave him a quick peck, just a quick little peck, and then she wouldn't fuck me, and she kicked me out of her apartment.
Oh, son of a bitch! You got tricked.
I was so fucking pissed off, man. When I got home, I got blacked out drunk. Got a bag, and I was up for like 3 days doing coke.
Yeah, speaking of Chad, that kind of story goes right with his theme. Absolutely disgusting. Ski mask, I'm disappointed in you. It kind of reminds me of
I was like, what, 18 years old, 19? I don't know.
You remember when Aaron used to sing the old song to Gino? I kiss boys, and then I come.
No, wait. It was 2015. Fuck, I'm getting old. Shit. Yeah.
You're kissing boys.
Huh?
Time flies when you're kissing boys, huh?
I haven't kissed a boy since. I don't think.
You're blacked out all the time.
I was just trying to get laid, bro, and it didn't work.
How do you know? Like you get blacked out, like you get blacked out. How do you know Vinny Cash isn't just like cashing in on you while you're just passed out? Like he's got dudes lined up.
I wouldn't be going to his house if I had any of those inclinations. I know Vinny Cash. There's not a gay bone in that man's body. Trust me.
He's just selling that ass. You're just
trust me. Me and Vinny have done some things together that I won't speak of on air.
The blacks.
That I know for a fact he is no homo.
All right, no homo confirmed. I like it. All right, well, let's get into this fucking Chad Zumock and Ray DeVito was back on MLC this week. I guess that was the big shocker. That
oh
KB's
my god,
been
so shocking.
My lost interest, $2. Did Ski F talk to a girl during his hallucinations? Did you get talked to it?
All she did was touch my penis, and I don't know where the feeling came from, but that's it. That's all that happened.
Well, I'm sure if you were passed out or whatever, hallucinating, you were probably touching yourself and thinking it was someone else.
Correct. Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, that
it was just like a little like light rub. That's it, and it should disappear. I'm serious. I don't make this shit up.
I believe it. I do believe it. It makes sense. Why do you think you had Hawk to a girl? Do you find her like super attractive, or
I have
obviously
no
you probably
idea. I have no idea why she was here. Because Vinny's wife was also here, and during the hallucinations, she was friends with Vinny's wife.
Nice.
So Vinny's wife had brought her along.
I think the last time I saw you, we were talking about Hawk to a girl.
Really?
As a matter of fact, yeah. The last time
I
you were
do
on
find
the
her
podcast.
attractive. Like I'd bone her like I own her, but I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to fucking, beat off to her or anything.
Do you know anything about that chick? I have not watched her talk. Like she didn't seem very smart when I saw her on podcast, so I just moved on, and I've never actually maybe listened to her talk anywhere besides.
Yeah, she talks like she's from Tennessee, which is kind of hot.
Is she cool? Like, does she seem like?
Yeah, her mom was a crackhead. My mom was a crackhead, so we have that in common. Actually, my mom was a meth head, not a crackhead. But so we have that in common. I could really get this thing going, get this party started, get this bone zone going.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's probably getting offers from all these famous dudes. So I saw her.
Once she takes one look at my ball bag, I mean, things could change.
Well, here's the thing, Ski Mask. Just a fair warning for you. I did see her with Shaquille O'Neal, and if I'm guessing at anything, he probably ruined that shit for everybody. So. You're probably wasting your time barking up the wrong. Well, I mean, she may have Hawk to it on it, but if anything else happened, I'm just saying that it's probably he probably hollered her out, as Granny would say.
I mean, dude, I've been with prostitutes before, and they probably have been through the same thing. I don't ask questions.
Wallered it out.
Sitting a hot dog down a hallway, that's fine. I mean, just give me some top, give me some hobgoblin, knob, slobbing, double-decker, pecker-wecker, and we'll be on our way.
I don't even know. Speed of pictures. Son of a bitch, I removed it. Yeah, that Ray drawing. I'm sure you saw the picture. He drew the penis.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah. So anyway, Ray DeVito did make it on Kevin Brennan's show this week. He's been out of Kevin. You've heard him railing on Ray for months, right? You've heard all that shit?
No.
See, you're out of the loop so much you don't even know that he kicked the little baby bird out of the nest, Ray DeVito. but
I've just been kind of keeping to myself. I haven't been even doing my own show. I just came back today.
Yeah, we enjoyed seeing you back on. It was nice.
Trying to get a job.
What do you look? So you and Gino are looking for jobs? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah. Well, no, I keep getting the runaround from the state trying to get my licenses back because they're all out of date. So I had to drive a pretty good ways to go get my real birth certificate since they wouldn't take a fucking copy. It was all the way in East Texas. So now I got appointments next week. Hopefully get all that shit reinstated, and then I can go back and work offshore for a little while, see what's going on out there.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll get into the Gino job thing here in 2 seconds. But
TJ, is he actually looking for a job? Because Teamster Tim called that.
I mean, I just don't see that he's making enough money to like support himself doing Gratcast once a week.
Maybe he's spitting on that thing.
I don't know. I mean, there is ways he can make money. That's for sure. TJ, $20. You're a walking glory hole. Let's see them hogs, boys.
See them hogs, boys. That's in reference. That was one of his first jokes about the ski mask walking glory hole. And then the "Let's see those hogs, boys" is I was live on the air when I had the king size delivered, and I asked the delivery guys. I said, "Let's see those hogs, boys. Come on in here, pull them down." And they weren't having it.
Sons of bitches. Thank you, TJ. You're the man. You know it.
Glad to see you back. Missed you, buddy. He finally unblocked me today. He had me blocked for a good month. I sent him a picture of my boner, and he was none too happy about it. But I got to thinking about it. Look, I mean, if you're watching porn, you're seeing boners. But at the same time, I get it. Like, it's your friend's boner, so it's a little bit different, and there's no vagina involved. So, but I mean, if you're getting upset about seeing a dong, it's like every time you watch porn, you're seeing boners. I mean, at least I hope.
I just think that Teamster Tim's old school, and the old school guys just don't like fucking around with the gay talk. It's not funny to them. And I'm 45, so the guys in their 50s and above, like, there is no gay jokes. It's just it's not funny to them.
Yeah, I mean, the gay jokes are. I mean, he laughs at the gay jokes, but I understand why he would be upset about sending him a picture of my non-flaccid hog.
Shaq's balls could be enormous, but they probably still look small on him. Correct. I enjoy looking at men's dicks.
I would love to see his ball bag.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of a connoisseur of those kind of things, so I would assume that's right up your alley.
Yeah, I mean, I got the ball bag necklace right here.
That's right. I always I like when people put the balls on the back of the brass balls on the back of their pickup trucks.
Oh, that shit annoys the fuck out of me, dude.
Everybody in Texas probably has one of those, right? Isn't that a Texas must? Everybody has one.
What?
In Texas, doesn't everyone drive around with those fucking things?
Yeah,
that's probably.
It's annoying.
It's a big thing in Oregon too. In my Hickville, I live in Hickville, so of course they all have that shit.
I'm thinking about next time I get invited to a wedding, I'm gonna wear this as my tie.
It's pretty fancy. Are you going to Gino's wedding? You can wear that.
No, I didn't. I guess my invite got lost in the mail to Gino's wedding.
You got Chrissy's in there, I guess.
What? Yeah, I went to Chrissy's wedding.
Right.
Did some fucking nose candy with Bill Schultz.
Yeah, back to Gino. Yeah, we know. We heard all about it. Trust me. Oh yeah. That's the day you shut your ball bag on MLC. Is the day you went on there to fuck with Schultz about doing coke in the bathroom.
Right. What happened? What happened on MLC?
You went. Well, he was saying that you guys didn't do coke in the bathroom, and then you went on there and you were like, "Fuck that! We were doing coke in the bathroom at Chrissy's wedding," and then you shut your ball bag. That was the same.
Oh
day.
Yeah.
It was fucking.
You gotta show those balls. I mean, this is the last month of ball bag summer. Then we got fart fall coming up, so it's gonna be great.
No, someone just sent me a couple pictures of Gino at his new job. Apparently, Gino did get a job. check this
Oh,
fucking out.
Yeah, but let's see what kind of
this is kind of
skills
cool,
he
man.
has. Oh, nice.
Check it out, Mickey D's.
Oh,
Dude,
he looks good with the
good
hat.
job.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to wear the hat at Mickey D's. Son of a bitch. I mean, like,
At least
already.
He, happy. He looks like he could take a good order.
Hell yes. That's awesome, man. I'm proud of you, Gino. Good job. You got to make that money so you can support.
Yeah, secure that bag, Dean. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. Keep that hat on. You look good. Try not to show too many bald marks. They might not order too much. Keep the headband at home. You know the deal.
Yeah, whatever. They probably pay more than $20 an hour in fucking New York at this point. I know their minimum wage is probably ridiculously high, even at a fast food place, I would guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I got skills.
Yeah. You're going to be out on a oil rig out in the middle of nowhere here pretty soon?
No, I'll probably go work on some boats here inland.
Boats, construction,
Boats.
something manly. That sounds very, very
pulling
cool.
chain, dropping loads,
Nice. Lemmy, are you so stoned right now? You're almost catatonic, right? Did that
No, I'm fucking around in chat.
Oh, okay. All right. You know the rule though. You're not supposed to just be hanging out and chat. You could hang out and
what am I
make
supposed
fun
to
of
do
us idiots.
when you guys are just talking about balls, man?
Talk about balls? When's the last time you had balls?
I know nothing about balls.
You are welcome to talk about balls.
Yeah,
you can even speculate.
You had a big sack on your face?
Yeah, when's the last time you got teabagged unexpectedly? See, you can be part of ball talk. Ball talk.
Do you like it when balls are slapping against the back of your ass?
Oh yeah, actually.
Oh. Well, hey, listen, I live in a trailer. If Granny wouldn't mind you coming on over.
I too live in a trailer.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. Oh, son of a bitch. Here we go. Oh, okay. No,
I wasn't doing it.
I thought you were getting us. I thought you were doing it again.
No, I'm not drunk.
You are a legend for that kind of stuff. And I do understand the gimmick. I understand wanting to keep up your reputation. I understand all of it, man. So
I will not show balls today.
TJ, $5. I was driving Ryan to work when you sent your text. Phone was in my dashboard. Melton is on. No, you motherfucker!
I know. I was already in the chat.
That?
Yeah, I know.
You
it's like it's.
Shit.
I know he's on. It's.
But you,
TJ,
right,
I was in the chat earlier.
You can't send.
No, his son saw the boner too. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. I guess maybe that's what pissed him off.
Yeah, my bad, man. Damn.
So he probably thought it was funny, but the kids.
To be fair, I was blacked out drunk, and I was laughing my ass off until I got the text back. That's all it said was blocked. And I was like, "Oh, come on, man."
Well, he's forgiven Ray. He forgives everybody in time. He just has to get over stuff.
He's one of my best.
I think he was pissed off at Kevin Brennan for a while there too. So bam.
He probably liked the size. That's why he unblocked to see if he can get some more. I mean,
yeah, he's missing the dick pics. That's the only reason you're unblocked.
He's like, listen, I'm by myself now.
Yeah, it's go time, motherfuckers. Now you can show me dong.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, I'll be by myself for the next couple of hours. Can you get it up?
I got some free time. Come on, hint. Yes, you're correct. You're correct, Chris Mack. Melton is gay. He actually doesn't even have a wife or a fiance. That's all lies. He made that up to just cover for his being more like Kevin Meaney than you could ever know. All right, let's watch this fucking clip. I want you to defend Chad because it drives me insane to see you do it, but I'm just curious how deep into the mud shark you've become.
All
right, Chad, you got to be nice to Ray. I mean, this is I'm gonna start crying. Chad. This is not fucking weird.
Was this really Ray? I thought you were watching the Ray thing.
We are watching.
No, it is a Ray thing. What's up? What's going on, fellas?
Why is Ray on?
Ray, I watched like a half an hour on my show last night, and then I'm watching now. I almost can't watch it.
No, it sucks. But my mom and I became cool once I was like 17. But yeah, it wasn't fun, dude. It stunk. That's why I was never home. I literally would like just wake up, leave the house all day, and
just look at Chad's face the entire time. That's the best part.
And just come back and go to bed at night. And by the way, they did not build that back room for me. It just
Dude,
gave me a separate...
I can't do this. Ray's a fucking baby. He's a liar. He's
all right.
I can't do that. No, I didn't think you were gonna come on. So,
yeah.
No, so. Yeah, but Ray, they built it because you were whacking off too much, right?
No, they didn't build it because of that. It was like a room in the house.
God.
It was like an extension, and then they just.
All right, we don't need to watch that part. Yeah. So obviously, Chad gets butthurt every time there's competition around MLC. There's just the latest example. It's pretty funny to watch that shit, though. You know who Franklin Sheckler is, don't you, Mr. Mask?
Yeah, I mean, I've known of the guy for a while.
Yeah, he made a 2.5 hour fucking like movie about Ray's childhood. It's insane.
Is it any good?
I mean, I'm not really supposed to say that I like stuff that Franklin Sheckler does, but it's pretty good.
I can.
Yeah.
I will. I love Franklin Sheckler, and it was a very well put together fucking documentary.
All right,
and
I'm gonna go check it out.
Alarming.
I don't give a fuck about Ray anymore.
2.5 hours, dude. It's amazing.
Sounds great. I'll do it when I don't have anything else to watch.
Mr. Blue Sky, 20 crooners, quad free. No quad free, no quim free, no quims, no quams, no quads, no none of that stuff. Stop it. Disapprove, disavow. And I do apologize, Mr. Blue Sky. Actually, I was looking at the exchange rate of kroners, and the value of a kroner is a little more than I may have given you credit for. So when I was cussing you out the other day, I may have been wrong. You've actually been very nice to us. So thank you. Absolutely. So 50 crooners was like $7.50. So whatever. That's pretty good money, dude. We appreciate that. That's very nice. We'll never make fun of your money again, kroners. Robert Falcone, I highly recommend the Franklin Sheckler's Ray Vito documentary. Yeah, it's.
I enjoyed watching that more than I enjoyed watching the season finale of House of the Dragon.
Wow. Yeah. You should
that was
send
my
that.
one House of the Dragon reference per show. I get one House of the Dragon Game of Thrones reference per show.
It's over.
Never seen one episode. Care less.
That's cool. I don't bash on people who've never watched it. That's fine. That's your choice. I'm like a super fan. I'm ridiculous about it. Like I do superfluous research on like the maps and like the different lands.
I just sit there and watch the same episodes over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
I'm with you on The Sopranos. I'm pretty much stuck on it like an idiot. I don't really like the last season of the gay stuff, and I don't really like the Furio season and the one where he goes to Italy and talks to the lady boss. It's like, there's a couple seasons there were a little bit weak, but for the most part, Sopranos is untouchable. What do you think about this? People that try to say the Wire or Breaking Bad is somehow better than The Sopranos.
I mean, I could see how somebody could say Breaking Bad is better. That's my number 2 show, but no, not for me. I've never seen The Wire.
Yeah, I did. I never really gave The Wire a fucking second look. Deadpool, but I did watch Breaking Bad. I liked it too. Deadpool. Ray is the kid from Sling Blade. If he clawed his way out of the shoebox. Oh, that kid. I thought you were talking about the main kid in the story. But no, you're talking about that little feller. Poor little feller. I heard him crying in that there box, and I dug a little hole and put him in it and covered it up. Yep. Mm-hmm. You like biscuits and mustard? Poor little feller. You ain't seen it in a long time, huh?
No.
We need Granny here. He does such a much better Sling Blade impersonation than I do. And he missed, he needs the ambisol. Is that what we're working on here? Numbing that tongue up.
I try to keep it numb so I can eat.
Do you think girl, what do you think about putting that on your penis? Like, or if a girl gave you a blowjob and had ambisol in their mouth, I wonder how that works out. I know
put some on my cock right now.
If you want to, I mean, folks,
I'm afraid it might get in the hole. I beat off like an hour ago. It's still open.
Well, okay. So here's a suggestion. Maybe think about using ambisol to jerk off with, because I think you could really like lengthen the amount of time you could jerk. You could just edge forever because you would go numb, guy, right?
I don't use lotion or anything. I'm a sock guy.
No, I'm just talking about like if you, it makes it numb. So wouldn't it take away the feeling? Therefore, you could jerk off for hours. Like maybe
I don't want to jerk off for hours. First of all, I find jerking off weird. I don't like to do it. I only do it when I absolutely can't think about anything else but jerking off.
Like Jimmy Norton style. I was just picturing. I know it's kind of gay. I'm thinking about what other dudes might be doing when they jerk off.
Maybe if you put.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry, people, if I'm letting you down by this conversation.
You're not.
Quad's impression sounds less. Shit show. No, don't say that. Quad's impression sounds less like Sling Blade than his normal voice. Son of a bitch. I fucking got worse. That's not worse. Good. Colt C, what do you think? What do you think is in those extended pleasure rubbers, Derek? Oh, son of a gun.
I haven't worn a rubber since high school.
Well, yeah, okay. Orgel, ambisol. I think they're the same thing.
That's what this is, the Orgel shit.
Right. Just don't jerk off with that stuff that Kevin puts on his herpy.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Different stuff. One time, I thought it might be fun to spice things up literally with the old lady and put some spice, like the super hot sauce, just a little bit of it on my pee-pee.
Oh my God, dude, you're a fucking animal.
Well, let's just say I never made it to the sex part. The thing I ended up doing was putting my penis under the faucet for hours.
It burned the cock?
Oh, dude. Yeah, don't ever try it. If you're thinking about spicing up your love life, folks, just say no, because it's a lot of pain.
No, that's happened to me. That's happened to me a couple of times because I like when I was cutting peppers and then I didn't wash my hands and I went to beat off. And yeah, that was I know exactly what you're talking about. It's painful.
Not good.
The person in the chat that said they're allergic to rubber, I had a girlfriend in high school that was allergic to rubber. And she made me wear lamb wool condom, and it was the worst experience ever. Have you ever worn a lamb wool condom?
No.
It's literally lambskin. It's fucking terrifying looking.
Right. No, I'm aware of the skin ones, but I've never used one. You can pull that back up, Lemmy. That was an accident. I am not none of us are fan of condoms, obviously.
Yeah, I haven't worn one, like I said, since high school. Even with hookers.
Wait, even with hookers?
Even with hookers.
Son of a bitch. You're a risky feller, but I guess you don't really get AIDS unless you're a gay guy. That's
yeah, unless you're like, fucking rip an asshole open.
That's ripping asshole. That's what it comes from. As we know, as we've learned, that's why we know Magic Johnson is gay, and all these other dudes that said they were banging chicks, they weren't. No. They weren't. They were taking in the ass all day, every day. All right. Oh yeah, Tuah's probably right on this one. She lives way up north too. I think she's from Fargo.
Oh, Fargo. Yeah? Why don't you Fargo on this pod, Tuah?
Lamb wool for the winter. Indeed. Yes. Colt C. Yes, he's correct. Condoms are for gay guys.
Yes, they are. If a chick tries to make you wear a condom, just talk her out of it. It's easy. You start with a clit, and then they eventually give in.
All right, my crack habit's on another level than us. He's had the pepper spray burn before, and trust me, icy hot is much worse. Damn, dude.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Also, been gay, I heard you're not supposed to put on your balls.
Been gay? Have you?
No, but guys in high school used to put it in jock straps, fuck with people, and they would be in a lot of pain.
No, that's a movie, too. Oh, okay. The movie, son of a bitch. I'll think of it.
Is it blue?
Lucas.
Lucas. Varsity Blues?
No. The movie Lucas. The kids did that. They slapped some icy hot on the kid's dong.
Revenge of the Nerds also they did that.
All right. So this is a recurring theme from the 80s movies. The 80s movies liked weird things like that.
It's funny.
Yeah, it is hilarious. But the one in the Lucas one, they slapped it on his dong, and then they pushed him out like in public and locked him outside. So he had to run around with a hot dong, and then he ends up just putting it in the water faucet to keep it cool in front of a bunch of people. Love it.
I would do it anyways. Oh damn! Now I can't leave. I can't leave you alone.
What? No, it's fine. Yeah. So do you got to take off right now? I see we're hour and 10 in here.
Yeah, I gotta go do some fucking online bullshit before I forget about it tonight.
Yeah, I bet you do. It's called watching porn all night and edging.
I don't even like to watch porn. It's weird.
What do you mean? What part of it's weird? Looking at other dudes' dongs?
No, it's just I don't know. I feel gross watching it. I don't know. I used to like it, but not. And I don't go out of my way to watch porn, really. I did earlier. It's because it had been a week.
Then you finish off, and then you really feel guilty, right?
Yeah, I went straight to the showers.
And then you go straight to the confessional after that?
No, I've never been to a confessional. I'd probably get thrown out.
Yeah, so I've been Ryan Katsu Rivera. Well, I'll just tell you this story and then I'll cut you loose. But he hangs out in Discord sometimes and whatever. He's super Catholic guy, right? So I'll go in there and I'll argue my Protestant shit with him because he's kind of a dick about being a Catholic. He's like, yeah, if you're not a Catholic, you're pretty much not going to heaven and stuff. He has all these weird thoughts. He's pretty extreme. But yeah, we're always arguing about this. If you don't go to confession, you're not going to heaven because you didn't go tell some priest all your worst stuff. It's what? God knows. God knows. God watched you do all that stuff. You just be like, hey, well,
he already knows.
Yeah, exactly.
He knows what hookers I got.
All right, now I'm starting to wonder if Lemmy's lying about are you on acid or are you shrooming? You look very happy. Ecstasy? What are we doing here?
I'm listening to Melton. I have you on mute.
Oh, you motherfucker.
That's a little messed up.
That's a lot messed up, but we're all right. We'll live.
He's playing music. He's not talking. He's just playing music.
Oh, okay. You're fucking with me. And it's Friday night, so he'll probably be playing music for an hour and a half. That's typical.
And I will be too. Haha. Right.
No, he does play a pretty good mix. Are you on the Melton train yet? Or thinking about it? Or do you just hate that guy?
Me? I don't hate him. I mean, I liked hanging out with him in Atlantic City, but I'm not going to watch a show.
What, you just adverse to the show, or what's up?
I'm just not into it. It's not my thing.
Okay. And he's not he's not a puppet. Like, your choices are what shows do you watch now? Do you watch Theo Von, Joe Rogan?
No, I listen to Stuff Island, Tim Dillon, Matt and Shane, of course YKWd, Bone to Pick podcast. That's about it. Jim Florentine.
Yeah. All right. So normal.
I really been digging this Bone to Pick podcast. I love it. I think it's a great fucking premise. It's a good show. They basically just break down shit that bothers them and that's annoying, and then fans write in with their bones. And it's basically, you got a bone to pick about something, you write in and they'll read about it and they'll discuss it and say it's funny.
I'll have to check that one out. I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
I'll look it up.
It's a newer show. It's I don't know. It keeps me entertained. Once a week it comes out.
Nice. Colt C says, "Oh yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, go ahead. Do your plugs and what do you got coming up? What are you gonna get back to?
Permanently suspended on my other fucking channel, so they're not going to give it back to me. So at Chad Cellmate on Twitter is the official Ski Mask Collective Twitter account, and you can catch all the bullshit there. We'll be back now that I'm not seizing out and biting my tongue off and throwing up blood everywhere and partying. Just hanging out.
Yeah.
Derek, I'd love to come on any Friday, man. Just hit me up. Whatever I'm doing.
Sounds good, brother.
Love to have you on.
We love having you on.
I always have fun on this show.
Hell yeah, brother.
Later. Come blow me if Granny dumps you. Bye.
Peace.
See ya.
All right. That was the great Ski Mask. Yeah. Very fun dude. Very fun dude. Out there doing stuff in the world. Don't just sit around and read super chats, because that would be lame. Reading super chats for a show. I mean, what's the point? We're OG MLC, and that guy just is not living up to what he started in the first place. Loser. Speaking of music, have you been watching any of the Corey Feldman Loserville tour?
I think I've seen like clips of it on Twitter, but I haven't really been paying much attention. It's one of the things that I usually just get around to. I usually just get around to the Corey Feldman.
Yeah, now let's get around to it now. It's blowing my mind lately. And then I started looking up some of his older clips from the 80s and 90s, and like there's a bunch of shit I had no idea he wrote songs back in the day. Were you aware of that? That he did stuff back in the 80s and 90s, like on improv and shit?
Surprise me. No, it doesn't really surprise me because he's a child actor. I figured like most of the people who are doing that sort of thing are trying to like find their groove after they're not fresh-faced little babies anymore. And they can't pretend to be 15 when you're 30, so you got to try something. So it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, that or something horrible happened to him when he was like really small, maybe.
No, I really don't. My theory about Corey Feldman is that he was the only one in his crew that didn't get diddled on, and he like takes it real personally.
He's upset because he wasn't cute enough to get diddled by Charlie Sheen.
Right. Or he's just a fucking weird ass kid that nobody wanted to diddle. Yeah. I'm like, I feel that in my bones.
Do you think that's what the director said? Like, I don't really want to diddle the weird one. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to touch the weird one. He's weird.
All of his friends came back with fucking horror stories of getting ram jammed between two trailers by Charlie Sheen, and he's like, "Why not me? Why not me?"
You got to do coke and get railed by Charlie Sheen, what? Dude, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is just from this most recent concert. Whatever. I just all these people keep filming them from whatever. They film everybody, but here we go. Let's watch this shit. Then I got one from he was live on Howard Stern, and before that, in like 1988 or 9, he was on the Improv. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, so this is his amazing arena act with Loserville. So he's still opening up for Limp Bizkit. Can you imagine Corey Feldman in 2024 opening up for Limp Bizkit? How far the mighty have fallen. It's sad.
Yeah, from like Woodstock 99 to Feldman.
And I did see Colt C said he was talking are a bunch of, I know Melton does play a shitload of fucking Nelly. That is a fact. That is true. True. I saw he got arrested recently for ecstasy and no driver's license. So yes, the Nelly likes to do a bunch of ecstasy, probably just so he's probably got a gang of hoes that hang out with him and doing ecstasy and having sex. Yeah, I mean, can you blame a guy? I'm not gonna knock it. Is what it is.
He could be touching little kids, so
he could be doing a lot worse stuff. That is a good example of way worse stuff. We're both. See, now we have 3 people that can bring people up on stage, so we could all go boop, 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 boop. What up, Granny? Are you listening to our amazing Corey Feldman talk?
Yeah, I'm fucking riveted.
Well, you're about to be riveted because we're about to hit play. Here we go.
You know, I haven't been able to hear sound for like the good part of a year now, right? Looks like he's fucking crushing though.
Get you down on the floor, they're gonna keep it. Just kick it some more and treat it like spit. When you reach for the door, they're gonna close it. You're a beautiful soul, but no one knows it.
Wait. Is that a bowling move? Did he just throw like a bowling ball? Is that what that was? Did you just see that amazing dance move? Let's do that again.
Let's see it.
Watch the bowling move.
When you reach for the door,
right?
Bowling.
I think he threw confetti, dude. No, I think confetti came up.
He threw an invisible bowling ball. He's the kingpin.
Oh.
He's the comeback kingpin. Comeback kingpin kind of makes sense because he's getting Munson out in the middle of nowhere. Wherever that concert was, probably was out in the middle of nowhere. Because I don't know if they're doing big city arenas. It looks like they're doing little shithole fairs all over Middle America. Well, if you couldn't hear it, at least you can appreciate the dance moves, right?
Yeah, I appreciated him a lot. It was awesome, dude. Yeah. I would have rather watched the 4-H fucking thing that happened right before Corey Feldman went on.
Yeah, they were grading the steers. They were like putting ribbons on the prize-winning cows.
Yeah, they were gazing at the fucking bovine asshole, bro.
Colt C, since Granny can't really hear, I guess we shouldn't just play a bunch of music for him. Maybe we got to really do stuff that shows his dance moves. And like I said, I wanted to show some older stuff he did. This is
Feldman.
Right, well, hold on. Yeah, like Feldman did stuff. This one's a 1989, and then the other one was from Stern from 1992. Believe it or not.
What's the countdown on the new equipment again?
Yeah, like I got the internet guy coming on Thursday next week, so less than a week. I will the the day the internet guy comes, I'll probably be scrambling to move like the green screen and to move my library into the other room, my entire library behind me, and then the lights, and that's about it because everything else is already set up in there. That's right, folks.
There you go. Hasn't the internet man been out there about 8 fucking times already?
Yeah, but this one's different because he's got to move the router into that room.
Yeah, that's gonna help a lot, I bet.
Well,
what?
Yeah, no, it's almost like no. Okay, so the router and modem are right here, and I got to move it to the computer. So this one's not actually like I'm getting new Wi-Fi stuff. This is everything needs to go closer to the computer. So
why don't you fucking unplug it and pick it up and take it? But why not?
Why don't I? Go ahead, keep saying what you were just brilliantly
why
thinking.
don't you just fucking pick it up, put it in a little wagon or whatever that's attached to your little fucking wheelchair, and scoot it over to the other room?
What about the wire in the crawl space? Am I gonna drop down?
I don't know, dude. Start picking at the drywall with your fucking gopher stick.
Army crawl, get out the drill bit with my hands that don't work. Like you're really not thinking this one through, or maybe you did. Maybe that's also another problem.
Run a fucking Ethernet cord to it, dude.
Just across, just right across my entire home.
It'll be like a little.
It's only like 60 feet away, so it's only like I only need like 100-foot cord, 100-foot cord. No big deal. Just do it.
You get tangled up in that motherfucker. That's how you die, dude. It get caught in one of them spokes. You'd end up tangled up. It'd fucking strangle you like an anaconda.
Fall on the ground and break my neck again.
While you're eating pizza.
So, I mean, that's even the thing, man. Like, I don't even want just an Ethernet cord ran from the router to the other room. The place where the router is, the router gets too hot, which sounds stupid because routers shouldn't get too hot because that's not a thing, but it is a thing. So trust me. Thank you, my lost interest. I appreciate that. But also, things need to be done by the fucking internet company, Spectrum. So, and if my Wi-Fi don't improve, you guys can all call Spectrum and say, you need to get out there and fix Quad Father's Wi-Fi because we need to have BYB. So if they get millions of complaints, that might help. So thanks.
I'm not fucking calling anybody.
For me, you wouldn't do that? You wouldn't just make a simple phone call to a 1-800 number that's going to put you on hold for 30, 40 minutes? You wouldn't even just do something that simple?
No, I don't even call Spectrum from my damn self.
See? Day 12, I watched a guy in a liquor store today. He was in a chair getting a case of beer out of the fridge. I was going to offer help, but he just pressed a button and it raised him up like a pneumatic jack. Yeah, they have the wheelchairs that stand you up. But standing up doesn't even necessarily help me that much because my fucking hands don't work. But yeah, I've definitely seen those wheelchairs that are awesome. And they only cost like $100,000 too. So they're really cheap and affordable and good to have. I was in the store. No, that reminds me of the story. So yes, so Day 12 was like, yeah, I thought about helping him, but then it was like he didn't need help. But yes, Day 12, don't help him. But do help him. I had this epiphany the other day when I was in the store. I get annoyed when people don't offer me help because I'm like, oh, you fucking piece of shit. You didn't offer to help me. I was like, yeah, who raised you? What kind of people try to fucking what kind of people raised you that you wouldn't help out a crippled guy that needs help? But secondly, I also realized at the same time when people do offer me help, I'm like, fuck you. I can do it myself.
Yeah, so, you guys are an uppity fucking people, dude. I fuck y'all.
No
slam the
winning
door in your
us.
fucking face.
Yeah, you should. You should all treat crippled people horribly. I agree. Like it should be that there should be no handicap accessibility anywhere. You should not allow crippled people to enjoy life whatsoever. Because we're a piece of shit race of people. Race. We're a piece of shit race of people. And all we're gonna do is whine when you do something wrong, and then we're gonna whine when you do something right. So you guys can't win with this. Trust me. We are horrible.
No, get you a fucking stick and shut up about it, man. That's all I gotta say.
So I literally was reaching to get like a little box of macadamia nut cookies, and I was reaching over, and the lady was all over me like, and I was like, and she kind of freaked me out, and I instead of just like concentrating on the cookies, I was like half looking at her and trying, and then I dropped the cookies on the ground. And right after I was like, no, I don't really need. Yeah, exactly. There you go. There's my PC and everything. I'm ready to cruise, man. I'm gonna hook stuff up myself. Catchy. So I dropped the cookies on the ground, and of course, some other lady had to go pick the cookies up off the ground. And then whatever, dude. Like I grabbed the next box and just fucking gone. I'm out of here because I can't deal with any of you fuckers.
Wait, hold on. So you fucking burnt out on these two ladies fighting to help you over a fucking pack of macadamia nut cookies?
Yes.
And you just grabbed another fucking pack and what a fucking dickbag, bro.
I didn't say like, oh, thanks for picking that one up. Oh, thanks for offering to help me. It's like, fuck, I'm out of here, motherfuckers. You both annoying me. I'm gone. And then I get to the self-checkout, which obviously I went to the self-checkout because I don't like help. And what did the lady behind me say? Do you need help?
Oh, I thought, God bless your little heart.
Oh, yeah. No, what did you think? She was fucking sketty tooth?
Do you think that or do you get mad when people pat you on the head?
No, you better not pat me on the fucking head. That's out of bounds.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
So okay,
they pick something up for you, and then they pat you on the head like you did a good job.
Oh, look what you did! You're special. Yeah, that would make me feel special, like literally like a retard special. Yeah, that would make me feel really good. Thanks, Granny. So okay, so if a cripple feller was in front of you in the self checkout, wouldn't that give you a big enough clue to be like, oh, he's in the self checkout, so obviously he doesn't need help?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you need help or not, but yes, it would allude me to the fact.
Thank you for not caring. I appreciate that. More people should not care. I like that. The legend, $10. Thank you, sir. And you are a legend indeed. I went to Home Depot today, and they were all out of the blue gay tape. What is this a question? That's a statement. You shouldn't put a question mark in the end of that. I'm going to fix your grammar just like Stuttering John would do to you. They said,
you think he knows how to spell? Me hit baseball. Me do good 2 years.
Meathead hit baseball.
Me no do word well. Me hit ball.
Me hit homer. I hit home run. I swing hard. I hit far. Ball go far. Yeah. They said some chicken. I never got to read the last half limb. Now I gotta go pull it up. She's not even listening to us. This is what's fucked up. She's literally watching a show. All right. Since she's not listening, the legend. They said some chicken chest, weak bearded painter bought it all. Granny, answers?
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, you probably have a lot of fucking chicken chested, weak bearded painters around you, but this ain't one of them, kid.
Wait a minute. You were just telling me on Wednesday that you did indeed have to tape something off. You said you were taping shit
yeah,
off the
but
other day.
not to make lines like this fucking asshole suggests. That's what he's said. There are ways to use tape that are nice, but this motherfucker's talking about the mean ass way to use tape because he's a piece of shit and he likes to bring up shit. I don't bring up your fucking shitty baseball career after them 2 years, do I? I don't fucking do
after
that,
the
man.
2 years. So you're saying you had 2 good years and that was it? And that's that?
Yeah.
Oh, and you think Ray DeVito's out there opening up 1 million cases of baseball cards to find a Mark Lewis card, and you think that he had a shitty career? No, Ray DeVito would not be digging around for a bad baseball player's cards. That's just not possible.
2 good years.
2 good years. 2 good years. Thank you, Legend. Appreciate it, sir. All right, dude, we got to watch this. If you've never seen this, I mean, this is 35 years ago. Imagine this. 35 years ago, this knucklehead was doing the same shit. And I do want you to notice he's actually wearing whatever, like an Air Force or Army, but it's not like a pretend jacket. It's an actual jacket. Is this stolen valor? Is he doing the stolen valor bit in 1989? You think people would be a little more uppity about that shit back then? There might have been someone get up on stage and whoop his ass.
Not in the 80s, dude.
No, I think that would have been very favorable during. Nope, that would not have been Reagan. That would have been during George Bush Sr. 89 through 93. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check this out. Let me turn on your ears so you can watch this shit.
Yes, my ear is on. I've been listening this entire time.
Oh, so you heard me yelling at you?
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any of that.
Little dream with Jason Robards. It's called Something in Your Eyes. I'm going to do it right now.
I can't hear it. Is it worse if you can hear it?
Definitely.
I can kind of hear it now, and I don't. Why? Why are we watching this, man? Why do you have that gay little fucking grin on your face? Why are we watching this? Why do you have that gay fucking
It's Corey
grin
Feldman. It's not me. It's Corey Feldman. Is the most amazing.
No, it's you, bro. Nobody watches this fucking shit.
Fuck you. Why do you think? No. People like me are mesmerized. It's kind of like, you know, what a deer is standing in the road and the car's coming and he can't look away from the lights. He's just stuck. That's kind of how I feel when I'm watching Corey Feldman clips. I cannot look away.
He's got a following. He's got like a following of like extreme fans that fucking love him. Even the people who hate him end up like being endeared somehow.
Yeah, like I just said, I'm endeared. Like I'm messing up. Like I'm stuck in the road. I can't look away. I'm endeared. All right, that was a bad joke, but it was funny to me.
I thought it was
name one that's been good.
Ascension Millenniums.
Of what? Oh, of his songs? They're all amazing. What are you talking about? This guy's he's on another level. And speaking of people on another level, the Legend coming in with another $10. Thank you, Legend. We appreciate that, sir. Granny has Corey Feldman playing while he's fucking up paint jobs and throwing ladders through walls. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack.
I'm gonna come to that motherfucker's house with a fucking spray rig and some lacquer thinner. See what he fucking has to say after that. Get that shit done quick, boy.
I mean, but that's the thing. I mean, he does remodeling, so he probably would be like, all right, start in the master bedroom, then work your way on over there to the guest bathroom, and on and on and on, right?
No, it's not.
What I'm saying is, he put your ass to work. He'd be your boss in that situation.
No, the fuck he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
He would be telling you what
vandalism.
the fuck to do. So let's take it even a step further. If he walked in and you were painting and he was like, I don't really want you to like hand edge. So if you could get some tape out and like mask that off before you paint it, I would really appreciate that.
Edge.
Okay, I'm making stuff up. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But okay, so let's say you were trying to do a straight line and he saw you trying to do a straight line. He walked in and he was like, I would really prefer if you used masking tape because you're not really making a straight line.
Okay, and then what am I supposed? I would say I would look at him and I go, "Who the fuck are you again?"
And he would say, "The legend, duh."
And I would be like, "Get off this fucking job site. It's posted right there. I will call the police when you're sitting in here fucking with me. All right, get the fuck out of here, bud."
And he'd say,
"Don't make me get off this fucking ladder.
Do you think I'm a mod arborary or something?
Don't make me come down off this fucking ladder, buddy. All right, I come down off this ladder. There's gonna be paint and fucking blood."
Granny, do a backflip. Thank you,
No.
Soup Party. Soup Party has been a member for 3 months.
Hey,
I do
Soup
not
Party.
suggest. I'm against people doing flips, back flips, front flips, side flips, cartwheels. Just not a fan of it. I don't even really enjoy watching people try to do them and case it, as they say. Granny leaves lines in ceilings. Is this true? Articulate John says.
Articulate John can suck my fucking dick, dude.
He's kind of articulate, though. I mean, he does make a good
Oh,
point.
man, I cross pattern my fucking ceilings like a goddamn professional. Granny paints over lead. I have in the past, yes.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. What's the big deal?
As long as you don't sand it or fuck with it.
Just use primer. Some good primer, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you want to get in the ends and outs of paint? I'd do this shit all fucking night, man. A good fucking oil-based Zinser, the 1, 2, 3 quick dry, it'll bond to most shit. You know what I mean? So you get a nice fucking base coat. No, Kills sucks dick. Don't use Kills. That's why, again, this is why I'm trying to explain this shit to you. Kills is shit. Use the Zinser 1, 2, 3 quick dry primer. It's oil-based. Probably can't get it in Oregon because y'all are a bunch of fucking nerds and we can't have oil-based paints up here anymore unless we're fucking gay.
We use Kills. Kills works good. Kills works good, and use lots of masking tape so you don't do a sloppy job. That is my recommendation, folks. Take it from
you
me.
Can't fucking paint anything. Nobody
can't paint now,
from
but I still got a brain.
Fucking can't even. You paint half a door jam.
The good half.
With the half that you can see, I guess. Guess that's the only part that matters. Yeah. Eye
That's
level.
the only part I like is the part I can see. All right, let's move on here. We got Corey Feldman, 3 years after the last one, 1992. I had no idea that Corey Feldman. He's probably been back on Stern by now. He did a bunch of press junkets before his tours. What was the funniest one I seen him on? Harlan Williams, that guy. That was fucking hilarious. If you haven't seen that interview, go watch it. It's an hour and a half of hilarity.
It's called What Up With Youth, and it's about what's up with the youth in America today, gang violence, drugs, and that kind of thing, trying to make the world a better place.
Hey, yeah, guys, stay off drugs, stay nice and clean, and be just like Corey Feldman, right? What's up, youth? What's up with you? I mean, that's a catchy title, right? What's up with you?
Could relate to that for sure. Let me tell you something, man. I'm not kidding. I really think that's good for the youth, you know? You wrote this yourself? Yeah. You wrote it yourself?
Oh, shit. Do you guys just see what I just saw? There it was.
What?
There it is.
This right
Do
there.
you
What?
see what
It's
I see? Yes, it is.
Oh, it's Stuttering John. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
Wow.
But watch, like when it pans across and the camera sees them, watch his reaction. It's fucking hilarious. He likes the limelight. What's up with Howard Stern? This outfit, dude.
He's out the man. I'm not kidding. I really think that's good for the youth, you know?
You wrote this yourself?
Yeah. You wrote it yourself?
Wrote it and produced it.
Let's hear for Corey right now with the song. Let's all start dancing, baby. Go ahead, Corey.
Oh my god.
Pretty wacky, dude. Oh, look, he learned some new moves. Look at him go. Kyra.
What's up with the youth? 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 What's up with
Wait. What's up with the youth? More like, what's up with this old fucking dude in the crowd? Why is he there? What's up with old dude just like randomly there? What's up with the youth? More like, what's up with grandpa? Jesus. And the midget guy.
Midgets are cool, dude. Especially that one.
All right.
You think he brought his own midget? Or do you think that was? Or you think Howard provided the midget?
I would imagine that's a Howard midget. He's the one with the whack packers, right?
Yeah.
He had the whack pack, like for example, Beetlejuice, High Pitch Eric, Shuley, your uncle or grandpa or dad or whatever.
My dad, yeah.
Yeah, and he was a whack packer. Your dad was a whack packer.
Yeah, I know. He was the whack packer, dude.
The legend, $5. Thank you, sir. Looks like a picture of masking tape almost as your profile picture.
Yeah,
I kind of
blue
like that.
painter's
Oh,
tape.
for fuck's sake, man.
That's good shit.
Loving it.
I have to watch Corey Feldman and deal with this fucking shit.
It's part of the program. You got to put up with it, man. If you're in, you're in. If you're in being 100%. The legend, $5. Granny's so dumb he cocks base with 100% silicone and then tries to paint it.
Fucking punch you in your face, legend.
That's a problem. He hits home runs. I bet he can hit faces like a home run too. I would worry about that right hand.
Bet he's got bad fucking knees or some shit now, man. He's old as fuck.
Mr. Blue Sky. Granny is so dumb that he walks backwards when he tries to walk forwards. Wow.
Sick burn. That's just fucking, yeah, man.
You got him. No, that's more of a problem that you might have in a wheelchair, honestly. Just the joystick issues that some folks may have, especially when they're very, very tuned up on edibles. Then they really might start fucking up stuff. And yeah, maybe
man, I drove a scissor lift the other day, and I thought about you, dude. I was like, when I was scissoring and using a joystick to move. I was like, this is how Derek feels. This is what life is.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's all about the joystick. It's the joystick life.
In your prison.
I'm surprised you weren't thinking of Steve C.
No, Steve C, thank you for your contributions. Doesn't really cross my mind that much. I have more interaction with Derek, and
right.
I prefer his plight.
Yeah, you probably think about me in the daytime. You probably think about Steve C at night when the nightmares start late at night, and you're like, "Oh, scissoring! No more scissoring! No!" Is it like that? Is it like that at
You
night?
fucking proud of yourself?
Well, Lemmy, no,
you proud of
Granny, you're
yourself, bro?
sleeping. You wouldn't even know what's going on. So Lemmy can confirm or deny that. Is there like, do you ever hear him say scissoring in his sleep?
Yeah, he mumbles that shit all the time.
No,
but not in a
more
nightmarish sort of way. It's very like he's trying to encourage it or something. I don't know. It's weird.
And we're trying to encourage it right now too, Steve C. We're encouraging it. We're helping out, buddy. We're doing our part. Loving it. Wow.
It's just a regular old weed pipe.
It's been a show, man.
Yeah, what is that? A hash pipe? What do you think? Is a Weezer song or something? Fuck yeah. What? I can't do Weezer jokes now? Is everything off limit now, Granny? Like nothing is acceptable to you?
I wouldn't even call it a joke. I think that was just referencing Weezer, dude.
Referencing Weezer. No, you can't take my
gonna,
one joke away from it. You can't.
We're gonna do references now and call them jokes. All right, fucking, I'll nail this one.
I mean, like, would you call that a serenade? What just happened there? Is that what you're trying to get at? Like you're saying I went full Dave serenade?
Yeah, joke fell into the pool.
That's unfortunate. I don't like hearing that. Does make me quite sad. All right. I mean, I have some other stuff I wanted to watch and get into. I was hoping you guys might be open to the possibility we could talk about Steel Toe for about a minute, and then maybe some Nick Rekieta stuff for a minute. Ari Jane, $5. Thank you, Ari Jane. And yes, we all love you here at the BYB program. Lemmy, where's Granny most ticklish?
I think it's his right arm right here, because he broke his arm real bad when he was a kid, so he's got all fucked up nerve endings. So
well, you need to tell people my medical history. I didn't fucking let you say that.
Well, so I'm not sorry.
How'd you break your arm real bad there, Granny? Why don't you tell us this story? I'm now that we're getting into your medical history, might as well go full force. Let's hear it.
I was catwalking a GoPed at like 35 miles an hour. Hit a rock.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. That'll do it.
I pretty much peeled all the skin off my knee. Doing similar thing down a very steep street. Yep, wiped out. Had to get 1 million stitches to put all that skin back after they dug out all the gravel, of course. Good times as a kid. Hey, I was a stupid kid and a stupid adult. So you might as well be an idiot your entire life. I am one.
Cat pedaling. Okay.
Cat pedaling?
Yeah, I don't. It's fine. It's
cat
right.
walking. He said cat walking. Did he?
No, I did. Maybe Derek did. I don't know.
Go back and clip it. Somebody clip it.
Somebody clip it.
Very Monday. It's very mundane. Are you getting into the steel toe shit or what?
I pulled up the wrong clip. I pulled up the Ray is a Kevin Cuck. Do you want to see
where the fuck has Ray been? What did you do to him? Not really, but what did you do?
Ray was on. No, he was on. Like he was trying to get away from the Dabbleverse. He was saying that shit forever. And he was like, so he didn't want to hang out with people that are involved heavily in the Dabbleverse. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Kevin Brennan had him back on Tuesday. And then all of a sudden, now he wants to have like Joey C on his show. He said like, oh, you can come on, Derek, but just don't talk about Dabbleverse stuff that much. And it was like, all right, no problem, done deal. But no, I think he's going to come back to the Dabbleverse full force now. But indeed, let's watch this clip since we're talking about Ray. Ray is pissed off at everyone that used to be his buddy, like Obnoxious John and Tukey and blah, blah, blah. So he was planning on going to Dabbleverse 2 or Dabblecon 2, I should say. But it sounds like he changed his mind.
To pay attention to Dabbleverse stuff. And all right, let's talk about you. You're going to Dabblecon.
Absolutely, yes.
You're going to Dabblecon. All right.
Yes,
I was kind of invited, and then I think it was rescinded. I think I was invited, and then I'm not going. Now I don't want to go. No, I'm not going. First thing was supposed to be with Obnoxious John. I was going to go, and then he's like, "No, we're going to do our own thing." And I was like, "All right, fine." I was like, "All right, maybe I'll go. Maybe I won't go. I don't know." Some fans still want me to go, and I was like, "All right, well, maybe I'd go for some fans. Why not? Let's see some fans. Let's have some fun, whatever." And then, then like suddenly, like people I were friends with no longer talk to me. They're not talking out of nowhere. They're no longer talking to me. No idea what's going on. And then I'm on the internet today, and I see this. How would you take this if you're me, Joey C? Apparently, I am now a cuck. Apparently, I'm a cuck. Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he said he wouldn't do MLC anymore, and then he was on MLC a couple times lately. So yeah, WATP hates Kevin Brennan. So no surprise, anybody that's on his show is Kevin's cucks, right?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Here's your chance to bash Ray. It's Ray bashing time. Come on.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I only got one thing to say.
No, you have a lot of things to say about Ray DeVito. You're constantly bashing the poor little feller.
Listen, bro. What else is there to say about Ray? I think the Sheckler video kind of was. It was perfect. I mean, dude's dad had to build him a fucking jerk shack so he wouldn't jerk off in front of his sisters.
A Jack Shack, even, but you might say, like Uncle Jack Shack. Yeah, no, literally built him
by this man.
What? But the funny thing is, like, he said every kind of story. At first, he was like, he had to admit that he indeed his sisters used to have to come and tell him, "What are you doing? Quit doing that," while he's pulling his pud. I feel sorry for the guy having to share a room with two girls, sisters, not girls.
I don't,
sisters.
because he literally the people that I've shown the documentary to have all had the same complaint that it's too repetitive, and I was like, that's on purpose to show you that Ray has this entire thing scripted out for himself. And if that's part of his script, I don't fucking feel bad for the things that fly out of his mouth 11 times in 1 month. You know what I mean? So no, you go ahead and put all that shit out there, Ray. Go for it. I don't know what like makes you feel so. I don't know. It's such a vulnerable thing.
Too much information. That's what I say. TMI, Ray, TMI. But the problem is he's always contradicting himself. That's the other issue. And then he just says, "I was trying to be funny. I was doing jokes." What you mean? Just like saying your sister told you to quit whacking it is a joke? That's a haha. Yeah,
I don't think any of that was a joke.
Yeah, I don't think you get on stage and tell that joke, do you? Like, yeah, my sisters used to tell me, "Hey, quit touching that. Quit playing with your dinghy, Tommy."
Yeah.
No,
just like that. I'm the same as everyone else. Just like that. Now there's a new. Yeah, never mind. I've been on there what, like once or whatever. By the way, I don't care. Go ahead, but it was like, what the fuck? I was invited and then like casually uninvited, and now I'm a cuck, Joey C.
Wow.
Apparently, and now I'm person non grata. I'm formally uninvited to Dabblecon. Just like that. Just like that. The people that I'm friends with that are going to Dabblecon suddenly all quit talking to me. None of them talk to me anymore. No. And now I'm apparently this is who I am now. Apparently I'm a cuck to everyone.
What are the fat aliens from Hitchhiker's Guide?
Which what?
The fat aliens from A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's what Joey C looks like right now. They're called like Dugons or a Vogon, bro. He looks straight up like a Vogon.
I think he looks pretty dapper.
Joey C. Now that's a whole other fucking saga in and of itself. Joey going to he is going from Florida. He's driving up there because he doesn't like to fly apparently. But he's got his buddy Spider Alamar who lives in Baltimore. He's going to drive from Baltimore down to Florida, pick them up, and then drive all the way up to Rochester, Oregon, Rochester, New York. And then what? He's got to drive them all the way back down to Florida and then drive himself all the way back up to Baltimore. Dude, you could drive across like Russia twice in that time. That's insane.
That's the picture. That's him right there, Miss Producer. Fucking slap his face on that. That's fucking him.
In my lost interest is sending me links. This is a bad sign for our show. May have a weird clip happening. What happened? Did we get in trouble? Let me guess. It'll be a Granny clip. Of course it will be. What did Granny say this time?
Who knows? I don't fucking know. All right, enough Ray DeVito. I'm done looking at his dumb face. Oh, wait, there's more. Sorry. What the fuck is happening?
Moment of silence for Harambe.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. My browser audio just went out. Son of a bitch. That worked out great. All right.
Great clip. My lost interest. Appreciate it, man. Top of your field, brother. Oh, I do say catwalking. Fucking jokes on you.
He was helping us out. He's helping us out. We like it. Yes, thank you, my lost interest, for doing production work for us while we're doing a show here. You're very good at stuff like clipping, so we appreciate that. And of course, everybody, check out my lost interest, the best clipper in all the land, folks. And we stand with our clippers 100%. 100%. Absolutely.
100%.
Break your arm really bad. Why don't you tell us this story? I'm now that we're getting into your medical history, might as well go full force. Let's hear it.
I was catwalking a GoPed at like 35 miles.
I was catwalking a moped.
Nah, GoPed, bro.
Yep.
It's different. No, it's a GoPed, yeah.
You sure it wasn't
it's a scooter, man. It's a scooter. It's not like a bicycle. Scooter with a fucking engine on it.
Yeah, it's a bicycle with an engine.
No, it's not a fucking bicycle. It's a scooter with an engine on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. Fuck, dude. I have the worst scar on my leg from one of those. Like, my buddy had a 2-stroke one of those, and it would go like 40, 45. I fucking fast, dude. And I was trying to do wheelies. You know, I had one of the thumb throttle.
That's how I broke my fucking arm. Yeah, I just said that. I was catwalking the fucking thing.
Yeah. So I was trying to do wheelies and ride it out. But instead, I wiped out. And when I wiped out, the muffler was laying on the back of my leg for, I don't know, way too long. Of course, I was plastered drunk, whiskey drunk, trying to do wheelies. And that's paying the price right there, buddy. That's what happened. So should I show you my scar? No, because last time I showed you my legs, you guys called me spaghetti bones, and I'm not over it yet. So fuck all of you people. No more leg looking. You don't get to see my legs. Not no more. Ain't gonna happen. Did we already pull up your imagery?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
You see what I mean?
I love it because I love that movie and book.
I think I saw it once, maybe.
Oh my god, I've seen it a billion times.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a good movie. I do. All right. Well, we were talking about Joey C, so we might as well just finish up what we were talking about there. Of course, Joey C being a grifter again. What the hell, man? His whole argument with Melton about the Hackmania stuff. I just figured we could go through it. Lemmy, you were still a big fan. Were you a big fan right when that all started, like December-ish?
It's been about a year since I have.
You've religiously been watching Melton for a year?
Yeah.
Okay, so then
like going back and watching shows that I've missed and everything. Like I enjoy.
Oh, okay. So you probably remember all the phone calls and all the conversations that Joey C was having with Melton the entire time he was doing all that fucked up stuff.
Yes.
Obviously, in the beginning, it was Joey C calling in and being like threatening or fucking with Melton, and then there came a period where then they started actually having conversations, which was weird. But yeah, that's like I wanted to watch this and break it down from my memory and your memory. That might even help more.
5 or 6 really easy things to understand. I was called in to Vince the lawyer. I was telling him, good to see you back, buddy. He goes, hey, can I disclose that text that you sent me earlier today or yesterday? I said, I'd rather you not, but if you have to do it, go ahead. So he did that. So then all of a sudden, the line's ringing. It's me, Dabbler, screaming at me, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. No, never said that. No, never said that. And I said, wait a second. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And I sent him the clips of everything that, because Doom sent me the back in December, he sent me the clip of Melton making the offer, right? Now, whether or not Melton was trolling, Melton was being sarcastic, that's irrelevant to what Rocco was saying. Rocco said I was a liar, that Melton never said it. So I just was proving to Rocco Melton did say it. I didn't care. Bring Melton in. I wasn't mad at Melton. I wasn't asking Melton for no money. That wasn't the question. Tukey then turned around, Rocco turned around and called Melton and got him all over me that I lied and said I'm talking about Melton all over the Dabbers and saying that he owes me money and I'm taking him to court. That's what the fight is about.
Is there a clip of you saying, first of all, you're not taking anyone to court. We all know that.
I never said that. That's what he told them.
Who told them that you were going to take?
Rocco told a lie to Melton that I'm talking all about him, then going around the Dabbers saying he owes me money.
Okay. Now maybe Rocco's joking. Maybe he was just.
It doesn't matter. Why does he call Melton? He can't handle himself. He can't. He's a big boy. He stepped on the plate and came on.
Well, no, that's exactly what he did, though. Like he did go on with Vince the lawyer, and they were saying like, oh yeah, he said he was going to pay for my entire trip. Like he did say he owes him. He was like, yeah, he said he was going to pay for my airfare. He said he was going to pay for my hotel and all expenses paid trip out there. So yes, he was saying that. So once again, here we go. So Joey, now you should start trying to remember the things you say out there. I don't know if you saw his Vince the lawyer appearance or at least some of it. That's another fucking my lost interest clip as far as I can remember. We just watched it Wednesday or Monday recently. And you remember, yeah. Anyway, they play the clip, so you remember.
Came into my chat room and stirred it all up. But he's got to call Daddy Melton. Fuck Melton. Who's Melton? I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I remember Melton saying he can't
Fuck
pay
Melton.
you to
I don't
go.
care about Melton. Melton ain't shit. He ain't gonna do shit. He's not about shit.
I have no idea.
Melton's small potatoes. I'll put it to you that way. He's small potatoes. Just remember.
He's
that.
small. Who's
Small
big potatoes? You're
Hey,
big potatoes.
Small potatoes. Melton, nothing. He's a bottom feeder. Okay, nothing.
Why are you mad at Melton? Melton never said he was going to pay you to be in Vegas. I remember. I was also.
He's gonna call and make stuff shit about me and make his threat. He's got everything. I don't give a fuck if you got what you got, Melton. I don't give a fuck with that little 5-foot run Mooney's got. I don't give a fuck. You understand?
Why the fuck are you mad at Melton? Melton never said he was going to pay you. I remember the whole thing.
Ray,
I was there. I wasn't fucking going to Vegas. I saw the video. He said he wanted you there. He said he'd maybe like be able to hire you to pass out drinks and stuff. He said he wanted you there. I remember that. I don't remember him saying he made it clear from the he wasn't able to pay you. I remember that.
You're gonna look really ridiculous here, Ray. You're gonna look even more ridiculous because I'm gonna send you a video, Ray. And I'm telling you, you're gonna look really ridiculous saying what you're saying right now. Okay, and I don't want to do that to you because I like you, Ray.
I'm ready, Joey. Make me look stupid. Let's do it.
Hang on, Ray. You're almost there.
And I'm not even kidding. This is not a joke.
Here we go, right here.
All right, here we go.
I want to make things right. I want Joey C and Christina C at MiseryCon, at OnionCon. Tuki Con and Friends. That's a better name. I would like to invite Joey C and Christina C to OnionCon. I'd like to pay for everything. Room, flight, you know.
Yeah, Ray. Ray.
And I'm not
you're gonna
not
look
a joke.
stupid, right?
I'm not even kidding.
Let me hear.
I'd love for the Joey C show to be on stage live at this event.
I mean,
so let me. Do you remember also? He offered that multiple times, like before he went to AC in the like from this right around Christmas time all the way to like early December. I remember him bringing that up a bunch and offering that to him. And then, of course, Joey C called in and was like, go fuck yourself. Whatever. I'm sure he did have some issues with Melton at the time, but he did indeed offer an entire like paid for trip. That's the way I remember the beginning of it.
That's what it sounded like. That's exactly what came out of Melton's mouth. Even if he was joking or riffing or high fuck or whatever, he literally like. I mean, it's Joey C. I mean, even I would be like, okay, he's serious, and I don't want to say that I'm not dumb. I'm not retarded. I don't think Joey C's retarded, but I think he probably would be more prone to believe something like that, even if it were like a blatant joke. But you can't be like, I'm not joking. I want to pay for your airfare. That sounds like a serious offer that Joey C would absolutely jump all over.
No, he didn't. Because back then they were still like the picture of his kid had just come off the wall. Like the timing,
wow. Okay.
They were still like battling hardcore. So I know Joey C pretty much called him up, and I remember the phone call when he called in and he was like, go fuck yourself pretty much. So when you call into a show that offers you something for free, they still pretty much, if you call and say, go fuck yourself, aren't you pretty much saying, you don't want the deal, right? So then it's off the table. At a later date, I do remember Melton offering just airfare and like a hotel room. And then I think Joey C still called in and was like, go fuck yourself. To the point where just right before Hackamania happened, he offered him airfare, and that's all he got out of the deal. So something like that, right? No, he didn't even get airfare, did he?
I thought he like raised money to get there on a bus. Didn't he go there on a Greyhound or something?
No, he went there on airlines, probably like the Greyhound of the Sky Spirit Airlines, something like that.
The black one.
So that the way I remember it is, yeah. And I think the only thing he ended up getting in was he got into the event for free. I think that's all he ever got out of it in the end. He didn't get paid. He didn't get to do any of the events. He just got to come and hang out. That's pretty much it. So
I bet there were people there buying him drinks and stuff.
From what I understand, he didn't really hang out at the event that much. He took off and had to do other stuff like watch timeshare. Like he had to go. Yeah. He got cheaper hotel and cheaper flights by doing the timeshare spiel. Like, so he got into some bullshit. He took.
Do you know how many beans and titties are in fucking Vegas, dude? That you fucking bean and titty all day long.
The legend, $10. The legend loves the granny. Granny always has to bring up scissoring and joysticks on every podcast. Then he said he thinks of quad when scissor lifting. Granny is scissor lifting a new gay position on the Kama Sutra chart.
You know what? I don't have to take this kind of shit. You just put me through fucking 35 minutes of bullshit and Joey C and Ray DeVito. And now I get yes, I'm a gay painter from $10 from the legend. Fuck you. You know what? I'm storming off.
Stormy? Yeah, I do think that's an issue, legend. I don't really like him thinking of me when he's touching a joystick while on a scissor lift. That does kind of freak me out, honestly, brother. That's two things that should not be happening, or three things, or two things happening inside of Granny's head that are unacceptable, indeed. Thank you, legend. What's the new alt? What's the new picture? Yes, I'm a gay painter. That's amazing. And Granny's not here to read that with us. Man, this is all for your benefit, Granny. This is all for you, not against you, for you. Now Granny's going to miss out on all the steel toe stuff. Wow, what a loser. All right, let's watch steel toe, Nick Rekieta stuff, and get the hell out of here. So you can watch your show, or we can watch our show, because I'll probably be doing the same thing. Yes, happy 10th catastrophe to Steel Toe, Muttering John said on Twitter today. So Aaron Imholt lost his small market radio gig, Twitch channel, several co-hosts, first wife, parental support, second wife, friends, dignity through humiliating drugs and swinging revelations. And he lost his hair too. Wow, that's quite the summary of 10 years. Could you have put it any better, Lemmy, or is that pretty accurate from what you know?
Yeah, that's pretty succinct.
You started in the Twitch days, so you missed the air broadcast days, but so be it. I saw some, was it Sirius XM? They were saying that they're just going to start being a free service that you can go listen to now, and that they're just going to be doing ad reads.
I'm completely distracted. I honestly hate you, but was that the last episode? Yes, it was the last episode of the season, and dude, I'm not like super thrilled about it. It's honestly a fucking soft spot. It's one of those trigger subjects for me, man. I was disappointed, very disappointed. But they are starting production early 2025, so in 2 fucking years we'll get the next goddamn season. And I think they're only giving us 2 more seasons.
How many seasons of House of the Dragon have there been so far?
2. They just finished the second one.
And you're going to get
abysmally.
2 more.
Yeah.
How many seasons of House of the Dragon were there? Or Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones, sorry.
8. There were 8 seasons of Game of Thrones.
So you guys are going 12 seasons with this nonsense shit.
Oh, essentially. Well, House of the Dragon is a completely different show. It's set like 200 or 300 years before the events of Game of Thrones happen.
It's a prequel.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
12 seasons. I don't know. I just don't really like. I made it through like 6 seasons of Dexter, whatever these the what series that go too far, it just gets old and hard to watch.
I watched every episode of every season, every subsequent season. Like I watched 1 through 4, and then before 5 came out, I watched 1 through 4 again, and then when 6 came out, I watched 1 through 5, and then watched 6. And then when 7 came out, I watched 1 through 6. Every time it came out with a new season, I rewatched the entire show.
Fair enough.
Neurotic.
No, I mean, whatever. I loved The Sopranos. I've watched it like 3 times, so I get it. Whatever. We all have our own fandoms. It's good. Yes, it's a very difficult situation to watch a show and have to watch the same show over and over because nothing else on any platform ever lives up to the same level. I forgot what this one was. Yes, Aaron Imholt is still paying for April's bills. This was quite the revelation. Are you? Yeah. I'm really curious to see. I hope they get a spy in there for the 10th anniversary. I mean, it's happening tonight and tomorrow, I'm assuming. Please, God, I hope we get some footage from there. That would be amazing, especially like a Aaron Imholt comedy set. I want to see his stand-up again. It's so good. Did you get to see his stand-up, or were you doing something else at the time?
I was doing something else at the time. It was so boring inside. I couldn't just sit down. I wanted to fucking be up and float around like a little butterfly.
Yeah, I get it. Hang out outside, smoke some cigs, enjoy yourself.
Yep.
Makes sense. Absolutely. All right.
Truck payment or any bills. Let's see. There's a credit card that I still make payments on because I bought my tires on it. So I've got that one pretty much done. I still pay for her phone because it's tied in with my phone and I haven't changed it yet. What else am I still paying for? I think her dental insurance I'm still paying for. But I think that's it. I think her phone, dental insurance, a small little bit on a credit card, and that's all. That's all I've got left. Everything else, just kind of when I canceled the other checking account and started my new one, all that stuff just kind of went away. I just shifted all the stuff I need to pay for over to that one, and I figured she's not my pig, not my farm. She'll fucking take care of it somehow. I'm guessing Nick's probably paying for it, which is what you should do for your side chick if she's going to keep her mouth shut on how many fucking drugs you guys have been doing, right? I mean, you should pay for people's silence if they're going to get your back. I mean,
there you
she's
go.
Going to have a felony on her record for him. Like she's like taking a felony for him. He got her charged with a felony, and she's gonna fucking take it. She really is.
So being charged is no different than being convicted. That's amazing. I like how he's jumping forward already. That she's already got a conviction on her record. That's sad to hear. I mean, that's a bummer, man. Jeez.
It is. Also, I want to address this. I think this was a story blown out of proportion on purpose, and things were left out to make April sound worse. If you guys recall, $5,000 was about the amount that she got back from the insurance, and they had a joint bank account, and that was her check. So yes, of course, she deposited the check into the bank account and probably took the $5,000 out of that bank account. But he's just gonna say, yeah, she took $5,000 out of my bank account and fucking left. Well, yeah, that was her $5,000 from the insurance. That's just my thoughts on it.
No, also he's super lucky that she wasn't smart enough to take half of everything he fucking owned. Also, so he's lucky.
All she had to do was get the fuck out of there and rebuild her life. She's gonna fucking take a felony for him. That's a bottom bitch right there, dude. You got to admit, that's like he wouldn't do anything like that. Not in a million years. No, he actually kind of feels like he's owed it, that level of loyalty. But yeah, I'm sure he'll pay her bills because again, she's being charged with 5th-degree felony drug possession because of him. So like it's probably the right thing to do to pay that person's bills when you fuck their life up so much. You know me, all I did was give her a job and pay her way more than she would have made doing that job anywhere else. But I didn't get her hooked on cocaine. And so I'm obviously the big piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a pretty cheap deal if he got away with only having to pay a phone bill for a minute and some oddball stuff like that. That's like so minimal. I love how he bitches though, and I love how he talks about her and Nick now. Love it. It's hilarious. Wow. I told her, get out of there. Yeah, right. When did he tell her that, you think? On air on Steel Toe? Like she's listening? Did he think she listens to Steel Toe?
I don't know. You think they still text or whatever?
Good question. Yeah, I mean, he's paying for her phone, so you'd think she would at least text back, right?
Well, Carrie Ann Faithful says, does he pay for her phone so he could see who she's calling? That's...
Oh, yeah, he can check the
like...
records right with
Yeah.
that. If you get the bill, then you can call the company. You can find out a lot about what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, you can request all that stuff.
Point.
Yeah. I don't know if you get to see what's on the texts, but you definitely can get. I know there's some. Yeah, I'd have to look into that. I'm not sure. Yeah. Also, Nick and April were seen celebrating the 10th year anniversary. Believe it or not. Boom! Apparently they were celebrating too. So that's April and Nick hanging out with the credit cards. That's the credit card in question, from what I understand.
Well, there's really where is it? I don't think I could find it fast enough for it to be relevant because you have so many of these. But
would you? Yeah, I mean, a landing strip. I would do a landing strip.
A cocaine landing strip? I think we all would. Cocaine.
Just one landing strip real quick. But yeah, so the big news that came out, of course, with the Rekieta, and like I said, I'm just hoping. Oh, there it is, folks. Legend is calling him out. Shots fired. Lil Granny can't handle the legend. Alpha versus Beta. Took his gay paintbrush and went home. Granny paints excellent rainbows. Yeah, he even paints flags, from what I understand. But well, yes, Legend, we understand.
Can't be two alphas in the house.
Well, yeah, that's right. Legend just said, shots fired. That's right. Oh, here you go. Legend. We'll send this to Granny. Granny, we got a message for you, buddy.
Beta. Oh, because I tell you why.
Beta. Beta. Granny's a beta who has to tape things off before he cuts it in. All right. So this is the news of the week. Nick Rekieta got his kids back. Let's hear it from him.
How you guys doing? Hi. Oh man, I feel better in the light. Clearly, it changed everything. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hey guys, we've got a show today. I've got really a big update in my case. What is happening? There's noise out there. What's that noise? Who's out there? Oh, goodness gracious. Got a big update in my case. I mean, it was technically yesterday. I kind of talked, I posted about it. A lot of other people talked about it. But I'll kind of give you an update. A pulse check, if you will. But we're going to wait a little bit to start that. Enjoy every day you get to live. Next, we got the squid. Done. At least you've stayed consistent with being late and gay. Congrats on getting your kids back. The silence must have been deafening without them. It really was. is actually one of the hardest things every day was as we'd get towards the evening, the house, and we would get the stuff that we were doing during the day taken care of, and we'd wind down a little bit. The house would be just so quiet. And
whoa,
after having 5 kids in the house for a long time, that's very unsettling. It's very, very unsettling to see or to hear nothing. Now that they're back, they're very, active. They just little interactions here and there, and you miss those quite a bit. I know. I haven't seen my kids in like 3 years or something, according to some people. Like, people come up with the wildest stories, but prior to all of this happening, these kids are a constant part of your life. And then you get prevented from seeing them by the government, who is always doing the best for its citizens at all times, of course. And you don't realize.
Well, CPS did say, but yeah, no, it's pretty amazing. The guy got his kids back. I don't know. Even if he was a piece of shit cokehead, whatever. He's been around his kids and been raising them the entire time. So he's not a big enough piece of shit that he ran away and left and deserted his kids and shit. Like, he still tried to do whatever he was doing. So you got to give him some credit. Jesus Christ. Like, everybody ragging on him completely. Yes, Slimmy?
There's rules that he says that he's had to abide by. The house has to be clean. He's got to take piss tests and shit. So, and I don't think CPS is trying to give you your kids back if you haven't proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that they're safe in your care. So him getting his kids back is a good sign that he might be turning his little life around. I mean, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he got busted with a bunch of coke, but even in the beginning, he said that he passed all the P tests in the beginning. I'm very curious to see if that's true. Because if that's true, that's wild. How do you have that much coke laying around and doing so much of it, and then you piss clean? So there's still a bunch of stuff to be answered. That's one of the big ones I'm curious about. And of course, we can't wait for all of this to be settled so he can go on a rampage against Aaron Imholt, because that's going to be when it gets really tasty and fun, when they're both on the internet bashing each other. We will be there covering that, because that should be juicy. Aaron really hasn't said much about Aaron, and he really hasn't said much about anything that Aaron was involved in. So I love that Aaron is on the daily trying to destroy his character. I think he's doing that preemptively for a reason. I think you would probably agree with that, because there is going to be stuff coming out that don't make Aaron look good. I'm guessing.
My only guess is that there is some litigation things going on between the two of them, because that's the only reason I think that he wouldn't talk about Aaron, because I'm not sure he's like a high road kind of guy. I don't really know him that well. I don't watch a lot of his content or whatever, because I'm not signing up for locals. Fuck that.
Agreed.
I'm not paying for content I don't give a shit about. And that I can see in the clips. Thank you, Clippers, so very, very much.
The Clippers that we love. You're the best Clippers. We love you, Clippers. Yes.
We are not worthy.
All right. I was just going to play a little bit more of this, but I guess we get the basics.
How quiet it is without them.
I put it on times too.
Say things. Right?
We don't have time to mess around.
I realized that was true. I didn't mean it as like a non-truth. It's just something you say. Well, I can't imagine life without them. Then when you have life without them, you're like, no, I really had no idea what that was going to be like. I was fucking miserable. So it's really great to have them back. Seriously. A lot of people ask what they could do to help out at the beginning of this thing and as it was going through. And there's nothing I can ever really say to how do I help you? I don't know. Like, I'm sitting here waiting on stuff to happen. I can't really do anything, so I don't know what I need help with. But when people would say they're praying for us, I'd say thank you. Mostly, please pray for the kids. Me and Lady Rackets as well. Me last, but please do that, because that is something that really was amazing for us. Lots of support. We felt it. All right, here we go.
Yes. Colt C. Let's reference that right now. Yes, the gay stuff. I showed you guys the clip on our show when he was being interviewed by Chrissy Mayer. He absolutely said, yes, we did gay stuff. Nick and Aaron did gay stuff together. Confirmed.
Let's give my update as best I can. Now, please understand that I have ongoing court issues. They're not done. The state is not done with me yet. They have just just barely sloppily pulled my pants up and shoved a cigarette in my mouth for a few minutes and said, I'll be back, right? Like, so the amount I can tell you still has to be rather circumspect. But guys, this story of this summer for me is something that when I get to tell it, you're not going to believe it.
He plans on telling it.
I don't think.
That's what I like.
And that's fine. I don't know how to like change that, but maybe will. Maybe there will be enough accompanying documentation or whatever. Some of the stuff I have to tell is in places that may never be disclosable. Like, not that they just may never be disclosed, they just may never be disclosable for various reasons that go beyond me. But when I ultimately get to tell you the story, I will. Needless to say, a bunch has been said about me, and a bunch of people have said that I have said stuff that I have never ever uttered in my life. Okay, so finishing up the case stuff. My family case is basically resolved. The kids are home. There's a rumor that that the grandparents or whatever have moved in with us. That rumor comes from an idea that was thrown about in the early part of the case as a way to get the children home sooner. It was an idea that was not ever something I wanted to do, but of course would have done that if it would brought my kids home sooner. I thought it was an insane proposition, and so did the county.
Well, this is not very compelling now that I'm sitting here on a podcast listening to it. But the main points are he's got his kids back. He's willing to tell the story later. Love hearing that. And as you heard him reference, there's a bunch of people out there saying a bunch of untruths, and I will be defying all that stuff when he can. So I would assume he was talking about little old Aaron talking so much shit on his podcast. I'm sure there will come a day when he refutes all of Aaron's claims and all the bullshit as far as character assassination, because Aaron gets to do it twice a day, 7 days a week, 6 days a week, trashing him.
About that. Yep.
And he's been consistently doing it. So, boy, oh boy, when Rackets gets to shoot back, well, I can't wait to find out what his side of the story is. And they get to tell all about their bisexual, just gay. We'll just call it gay. All the gay stuff they did. Butt stuff. Baldo butt stuff.
If you suck a dick, you're gay, even if you fuck women.
Yes. If you suck one cock, you're a cocksucker. Fact. Indeed. And of course, Steel Toe. Of course, Steel Toe heard every word that Nick Rekieta said. You know he went and listened to all the clips. You know he can't help himself. He has to listen to every little word. And Nick Rekieta didn't even bring Aaron's name up. He didn't say Aaron Imholt. He didn't say anything about him. He didn't try to character assassinate him. But let's see what Aaron does when he finds out all the news.
New matter of public record attached, posted last night while the Baldo was seething about Josh. I don't know anything about anything Rekieta drama related. I was fucking busy yesterday. I'm getting the anniversary show ready. I was focused on all things Steel Toe. So if you want to fill me in, fill me in. I read a very small amount of Farms this morning. And I got to a certain point where I was like, I'm behind. I'll catch up later today. But from what I caught from the Farms was that the whole Nick got his kids back thing looks kind of dicey. Like maybe he got like a trial visit thing and it's not the big deal that he was kind of pointed out to be. That, like, I'm getting this from the Farms. I have no idea if this is true or not. But then also that he was like losing his mind and like veins were popping out of his head because he was mad at Josh from Kiwi Farms for something, and he was leaking DMs. And that the DMs just showed that what Josh said was 100% true. And it, like, I guess it just sounded weird. I'll never get the fucking guy. I won't. You've got more money than Crease.
I didn't watch anything. I don't really understand what I read on Kiwi Farms, but Nick's a really weird guy. And veins were popping out of his head, and he was arguing about what DMs were sent. It was like, what? Why even bring it up if you don't know anything? Like, this nonsense. A trial period? You get your kids back on a trial basis? Is that a thing? Like, no, I think either you have custody or you don't, right? Like, they might do check-ins, checkups, check-ins.
I would think that there would probably be check-ins, considering the magnitude of why they were removed in the first place. I don't know. I would hope and think there would be like a at least one follow-up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have no. Greg Edwards says I have no idea what happened. Also, Aaron. So what happened is exactly every fucking time. It's amazing.
You're doing great. I mean, who cares if it's family money or not? But you got more money than God. You probably won't be able to spend it. I mean, I get, you got a legal case that looks almost impossible. You should be pleading it out. You should just be pleading guilty, but like you let the internet run your life so
you should just be pleading guilty. Wow, this is the best advice I've ever heard from anyone. Yeah, you should just be pleading guilty. You should just walk in there and be like, all right, I plead guilty. And the judge would be like, you sure you don't want to talk to your counsel? Wait a minute. I mean, is he retarded? Like judicially retarded?
Maybe. I don't know. I think he's not so much giving advice as much as he is giving his opinion between the lines of what he wants Nick to do to get him out of the limelight and out of his life that much faster. You know what I mean?
Fair. Yeah, I think all the advice that Aaron gives is like to the point where it benefits him, and if it doesn't benefit him, then it's sound advice. So that's pretty much what it is.
So much that you won't even make the proper decisions for you and your family because you have to get the internet. There's no getting the internet. They get to say whatever they want about you. That's how it works. You find other things outside of the internet in your life that are fulfilling. That's what I do. It works great.
That's what I do. Like watch everything Nick Rekieta says, and then I wake up first thing in the morning and I read Kiwi Farms because I ignore the internet because I read Kiwi Farms for breakfast.
How often does Nick Rekieta stream?
It's been like 4 streams or something. It's not very often. It's been very few and far between.
Could you imagine streaming twice a day, every day? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then once every Thursday and Friday, and once again on Sunday evenings, and then tell somebody who has streamed 4 times in the last
many
3
months.
or 4, 5 months
that
they need to get off the internet.
Exactly. Yeah, you need to stop arguing with the internet, right? Like you do every day, right, Aaron? Right? Like anything that's said on the internet, he's aware of it and brings it up every fucking day, every show, let alone every day, twice a day.
Great.
It's insane.
I'm telling you, buddy, ever since I left the drug den, polycule, I have
let's be honest, you got kicked out of the drug den, polycule.
Yeah.
You'd still
You
be
got
there.
voted off the island, motherfucker.
Right. You're not a survivor. You didn't outplay, outlast. You didn't outsmart for sure. That's the number one thing you didn't do.
Found all of my hobbies, all of my friends, all of my family. My days are packed with either fun work shit or fun personal shit. And it's a great time. And I don't think about the internet. Does the internet treat me any better? No, I'm sure people say horrific things about me. I'm sure they say vile, disgusting, remarkably hurtful things about me.
Aww.
That's their right. That's their prerogative. I don't feel the need to prove them wrong. I have more than enough people in my life who love me. I don't need the approval of internet people. So this whole releasing DMs from Josh and like trying to own Kiwi Farms when, they've been right about all this stuff before any of us ever admitted it or got arrested or anything else.
Well, they've been right about stuff, but they've also been salacious and inaccurate sometimes. It's not like they're 100% on the ball. Everything they put out there has been perfect. You know what I mean? He loves it all because it trashes the 3 of those people. So that's what he loves. Even the inaccurate information. He loves it. He gobbles it up, spits it out on his show. He could care less. Reports it as fact. He wants to report it all as fact and does, because it's his best play, I guess.
Like they were calling it back in January. So this whole idea that you're going to like own the internet and post these DMs. First of all, posting DMs is a queer move. So you're going to look like a bitch for doing that. But then like getting angry and yelling at.
That is what Chris was, what you just put up there. If this man ever had to work a real job, he would die. That's a fact. With those limp wrists, can you imagine handing that guy a shovel and saying, "All right, dig that ditch right there"? He'd be like, "There's no way he could do a man's job for a day. Not one day."
There's no way he doesn't already have carpal tunnel just reposting and spamming the goal in the chat. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, he'd be crying about blisters before lunchtime.
At Josh is a win for Josh. That's what Kiwi Farms is. It's a place that puts you on tilt. And then you go publicly go on tilt. If you got your kids back and everything's going great case-wise, enjoy the W. But like it's sad to watch a guy not be able to enjoy it. Go have a life. Now, again, people are theorizing that the kids aren't back full time. So that might be.
So wait a minute. So not being able to live his life because he did one stream after he got his kids back. He's not capable of going out and living life. And actually, he's kind of like in the midst of a court case and getting his kids back. Like he is busy doing stuff. He just not, I guess, he's not out playing golf and getting drunk. I don't know. I mean, is that what he's talking about? You should be out there singing karaoke with Matt. You should be out there getting drunk with Slam Piece. And
I've noted that he said like he talks about getting drunk a lot. Like almost every single day, it seems he's like, I don't feel good today because I got wasted last night. You know, I shouldn't drink. I shouldn't have drank last night because I'm going to drink tonight and this weekend. You know, but I did.
And he's not even a good drinker from everything I've gathered. So he can only pretty much drink like 2 real man drinks and he's toast. And then he starts touching Slam Piece's butthole at the neighbor's birthday party. Like he's out of control. And then he was drunk for the night show, on Wednesday or Tuesday. That was hilarious, actually. Yeah. Fun times. It's fun for us. We'll watch, laugh at it.
Be why he's, a little seedy, but you don't have to be, You're like so worried about what the internet thinks about you that you're not pleading guilty and just like they're going to give you a slap on the wrist. It's Minnesota and it's drugs. They're all about diversion. But you don't want to admit to the internet that you were or are, I don't know.
The DA has to offer you a plea deal before you can just go in there and plead guilty. Like that, obviously he's going to wait to get a deal of some kind. It's like he doesn't even understand how fucking court cases work. It's weird. I just figured it out. He's desperate for him to take a plea deal because if there's a trial, guess what has to go up on the stand? The snitch that has all the state's evidence that was given to them by Aaron. So Aaron will have to take the stand if he actually goes to court and does a jury trial. Wow. I never had thought about that till just now. That's exactly, he's like begging for this thing not to go to court. Wow. That's it, folks. We got him. We got him.
A cokehead. Where the people in your house were cokeheads. Like, so what? Do what's best for you. Don't do what, I'm going to own the internet. They're always going to think you're a screw up junkie. That's who you are to them now. And you always will.
Well, that goes for you, Aaron. We're always going to look at you as the cuck, drug addict fuck up that whatever, you put your kids in weird situations. All the above. So yeah, dude, we think of you the exact same way. Just because you went to church in an Al-Anon meeting once doesn't change a thing in any of our minds. And like Lemmy said, the increased activity with the drinking, I think it's going to become more and more regular. Whatever, people make fun of Melton for having a bong hit and a drink during his shows. I would assume that'll start coming Aaron's way here soon. They do it to Chad.
Also, Al-Anon's not AA, right? Isn't Al-Anon supposed to be the support system for the family of the people who are the addicts?
Exactly. So he didn't even go for helping himself. He went to say, yeah, April, that drug addict mistreated me. And they were like, oh, poor you, Aaron. He probably made the entire meeting about him, right? He went in there and was like, making a big scene, crying, breaking down.
That's just another one of his little wordplay things, like the 5K from the bank account, of course. You know, he's going to say Al-Anon and take for granted that the audience is fucking too stupid to know the difference between AA and Al-Anon.
Bingo. Love it. That's right.
And you will never change their mind. I'm a dipshit retard, and I'm never changing their mind on that. I'm a poly.
You just heard our new audio clip.
I love it.
That's so good. 425.
Cool cuck retard. and that's never changing. But those aren't my people. They get to say whatever they want. That ain't my tribe. They get to say whatever they want. So it's just baffling to me, this need to own the internet to like your own destruction. I guess it's just a sad way to live, is one man's opinion. Mr. Beat says Nick made himself sound like an angel.
No, go ahead and put that back up there. We keep doing that. I'm just about to read it, and I'm 1 second too late. Colt C, people in his chat were wondering if he's currently using something the other day. Yeah, no, I've had the same thought, and I don't even know what the heck it could possibly be that he's on. But I almost had the feeling like that there was something like that going on. And who knows? Whatever, maybe Slam Pieces into some dope. Maybe, yeah, Adderall. I was thinking Adderall, indeed. Very good points, people. Indeed, we will be keeping an eye on the guy. There's only 4,000 people watching his show on his side every day, and then there's how many Melton people watching it, and then there's just way too many people keeping up with what Aaron's doing for him to get away with anything at this point. So we will see. The future will tell us, because we missed all that shit before, and there's people saying it. Citizen M was so far ahead of us with making clips of people being fucked up, and we were like, well, I don't know. But yeah, looking back, it's like, you idiot. Of course that's what that was. Nobody grinds their teeth for no reason. Nobody does any of that shit for no reason.
Nobody has allergies for 4 fucking months either.
Yeah. The sniffles.
And there was extreme personality changes too. And now that I look back, I mean, I knew that it was right, because the evidence, the outward showing of it was all there. And in my bleeding heart, I was like, she could just be sick, guys. Give her the benefit of the doubt, please. I don't want it to be true so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But looking back, it's even without the visual, the extreme personality changes in the both of them were a clear indicator.
Absolutely.
Last night, again, I can only go by what I read on Kiwi Farms. It's Wag says never plead guilty. Oh, I disagree. Plead guilty. I just I don't know how much I can say, but for my thing, I just came to an agreement because I was talking some mad shit, and the agreement's fantastic. I'm very happy with it. The
agreement is if you snitch on the other 3, then we'll let you get off completely free. Yeah, I bet that was an awesome deal. It was fantastic, wasn't it? If you tell us everything you know, then we'll I mean, the DA brought him a deal. and he wrote it on paper. And he said, if you sign this and agree that all of the statements you've made about everyone else is true, including your involvement, then you will have a get out of jail free card.
Goofed. And now I made a promise that I won't goof again. That's it. Harmless. It'll be fine because I'm not going to goof again. If you can admit your mistakes, everything else is easy.
Right. And plead guilty automatically, no matter what. Everybody, just remember that advice from Aaron Imhole. If you ever get charged with a crime, even if you're innocent, just go in there and be like, I plead guilty, no matter what. Smart. That's good thinking. All right. Well, I think we all want to get out of here and go watch other shows, etc. But thank you, everybody, for being here. And I think it was an awesome show, and I had a lot of fun. And thank you to Ski Mask, and thank you to Lammy, who stayed to the end. Unlike Granny, who's a beta. Of course, everybody, go check out Little Lemmy.
Please check out Little Lemmy.
Yeah, what do you got going on? You've been on Rumble?
I'm putting a link tree. Yeah, I'm on Rumble. I just put my link tree up in the chat. Fucking Rumble, Twitch, and Instagram, Twitter, PayPal, Streamlabs. But yeah, there's my link tree. Go follow me on Rumble. I'm trying to do the Rumble thing. I think it's pretty fun. So let's fucking do it. Trying to get more followers over there.
Yes, I just redid my subscription to Twitch. So be more like me. Go get a subscription to Lemmy's channel on Twitch. And then give her lots of rants. Rumble rants on Rumble. Give her lots of rumblings. Rumble, young lady, rumble. All right. What are you gonna go do now?
I'm gonna go watch Melton.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.